babies. How are you? How are you? How are my friends? Happy full moon in Cancer. Whoop, whoop. Here's a Cancer stellium with a Scorpio rising. Get to read for Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, all of them. So welcome, you guys. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. How are you today? Satnin's right next to me. As you know, Yes and No is free. I don't do free readings. I've been reading tarot for 30 years, so we don't do freebies, but I'm happy to do it now. All of my links and prices are in the chat. So hello, Sherry, my love. My friend. Cancer's first, babies. Here we go. Who's here? Who's here? Hello, hello. Say hi to me. I'm back on my coffee today. Drank some coffee. Drank some coffee. Whoop, whoop. God, me and coffee. Yesterday I didn't have any, and I was just loopy the whole night and day because I stayed up so late, but it is tarot season, so let's get this party started. Let me move this a little to the left. Ew. No, actually, because, well, first of all, you're already logged in, Sherry, number one, because you're on here, I see your name, so you don't have to log in. So all you have to do to pay me is click on the link. So since you don't have, you don't have Cash App, you don't have, what do you have? You don't have Cash App, you don't have Venmo, I don't think you have Zelle. Zelle's actually the best way to pay me, Share Bear, because it goes from your bank to mine with nothing in between. So that's why Zelle's the best, it's immediate, but I don't know, not every bank uses Zelle. So you could just use the same thing you did last time. This one. However, I've got to pay $2 on that, which is fine. But just, if you could add that in, that would be great. So it's the same link that you did for Christmas. There's nothing bad. It just goes, you know, da-da-da. You don't have to log into anything. So that's always the safe way for people to pay me. If they don't have Cash App or Zelle or PayPal or Venmo, they can pay me through that link right there. But that does take $2, so I'd appreciate the $2 on it. But if not, that's okay too, darling. I'm not, it's just the cost of doing business. You know, I gotta pay that $2. This isn't quite going. So yeah, so you just pay that way and let me know what you want. So look at the prices and see what you want. Like if you want any sort of Oracle and stuff like that, that's a little more. Just straight tarot is the cheapest. Oh, all right, so I was meditating right before this. So I did my meditation. Hello, Cancers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I am Salena, your clairvoyant psychic tarot reader. Been doing this a long time. Satnin, my magic rabbit's right next to me. She is the Dharmapola protector. She protects from any bad vibes, man. How do you protect from bad vibes? Well, many prayers, many meditations, but you know, I got this fierce, ferocious Dharmapola rabbit. So I've meditated, I've prayed, we've saged the area, and we're going to start with the all signs until I get a personal reading. So once somebody makes a, oh, did you pay for a mini reading? All right, I'll do that, no problem. Did you have a question before we get started, babe? So after you pay me, just let me know, and I'll check that you paid me, because you know me. You know me. Did you pay me yet, Mama? Let me know when the payment went through, and I'll do a mini reading for you. Do you want one just for the new year, like what's happening for the new year? I just got a new deck, too, so I want to use it. I want to use it. So I won't start Cancer until I do after your reading. Does that make sense? Hey, how's it going, Taylor? So Sherry, let me know after you've paid me, and then I'll do yours before I start Cancers. Or I could do Cancer right now and just do you after. How about that? Yeah, use it. Use it or lose it. Welcome, babes. Please hit the like button and subscribe, everybody. It helps people find the channel. So I'm not hearing from Share Bearer. So Sherry, after you pay me, I will do your reading. So I guess we'll just start with Cancer, and then I can, you know, Cancer. Sherry's a Cancer, so it's all good. It's all good. So here we go. So I'll do this little mini reading for Cancers. This is not for you, Sherry. This is for all Cancer, Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, everyone. Woo! 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 What's going on over there? Everyone with Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. I'm a Cancer stellium, actually. So I've got a Cancer Sun, Cancer Jupiter, and Cancer Mercury. I feel like that's why I'm psychic, because I have a Cancer Mercury. So I've been reading mine since I was 4. That's the first time I remember it anyways, because that's the first time I got in trouble for it. So here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of everyone watching this video now and in the future. What do we have in this full moon for Cancer and Cancer placements? I always start with the sign that the moon is in, right? So whenever we have this. So Sherry, you still want a personal reading? Just pay me and then let me know about it. Otherwise, we're going to go on here. Cancer. What's flipping out? Okay, got this first one here. Ooh, something's taken a long time. What's this? Something's taken a long time. The sea turtle is the oracle. So as you guys know, I always use my Ethereal Visions Luna edition for the new and full moon readings. And I have mixed in the Dreamscapes Oracle by Matt Hughes to go with it. So I like to mix it up. All right. So for a long time, you've been juggling something, maybe your finances, maybe the mundane, and when it comes to something not working out. Yeah. And you being on your own. Interesting. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Or just you being single for a long time, kind of juggling this feeling. Wondering, I'm kind of doing work, but not really. Oh yeah, now you're making a judgment call. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. This could just be about, I don't know where to pay. This link right here, babe. Hit it. This link. Click on that. The same place that you paid me before. So click the link. See in the little chat, just boop, hit it on your phone. And just add $2. So pay me $19 and we'll do your mini reading right after this. Okay, so interesting. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and take one more on this, Cancer, because this is a little more than I wanted. All right, but something is changing. So very interesting. This is your full moon. You're getting the longest read here, probably, because usually I just do a couple cards. Yeah, this is about your feeling of sadness, being left in the cold. 5 of Cups, the River of Tears. The 2 cups are standing upright behind you, but you don't see it because you're still mourning these 3 cups here. So this is for Cancer and all Cancer placements. And you're going to get some illumination about your happiness and being independent and single. Ooh, and then there's a King of Pentacles here. So it could be that Virgo who you want to explore with. So I'm seeing, Cancer, that in this full moon, the energy surrounding you, I don't know if it's you or someone else, but it's taken a long time. Someone has been juggling something. So this could be you juggling your finances at work. Maybe not really feel like it's working out. You're going inward to see why, because you're making a judgment call regarding a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords that you cut out. Something has changed. So this could be, regarding if you are, depending on your view of your masculine or feminine energies, this could be you cutting out any sort of Queen of Wands energy, or this is just cut out that was a Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And something is changing. So we have Scorpio here, we have Virgo, and we have a judgment call. So I don't know if you are still kind of deciding if you wanted to manifest something or cut something out, and now something is changing. So maybe you've been in between these two. Okay, Sherry, thank you. Hi guys, I'm doing personals right now. And do Sherry, she's going to get a mini reading. So also when it comes to the new and full moon, I like to get a crystal here to give you kind of help and information and some power. So Cancer, I feel like whatever you have been trying to half-ass work on, that you've been alone for a while, maybe this is about your money, maybe this is about romance. I only have these 5 cups of feeling disappointed. That's taken a long time. You're now making this decision, You've been almost, I feel like, juggling between cutting something off or deciding whether you're going to manifest it, and now something has changed. So this is a kind of a big deal, Cancer. Ooh, move to a job that fits me better. Okay, great. I'm going to find that out, and I'll use my work deck too. So let me get a crystal. I need the help and power. Awesome. Hey, guys. I am doing a personal reading right after this. I'm doing Cancer right now. So Cancer, the overall energy is that you've been disappointed about something for a long time, and it could be your work. Maybe it's not paying enough. Maybe you just don't like it. And now you're going inward and making a judgment in this full moon. So I feel like in this full moon, whether this is about romance or work or whatever it is, it could be about somebody that you cut off from the past too. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or something, that you were kind of in between these 2 energies. Do I manifest something or do I just let it go? And now there's going to be a change. So this is good. So what crystal is going to help you in this full moon is blue calcite. Yes. Blue calcite's one of my favorites, you guys. It's a great crystal for communication. In fact, I bring it to all my tarot vending events because I want to be able to communicate well. Sorry guys, I'm fucking with my phone. So here's a blue calcite. So maybe get you one of these for your communication. It says, act on your dreams. Ooh, so right now something is changing, guys. Some dream that you've had that in the past I feel like you were disappointed about. Now you're getting information because you want to be happy. You've been independent. Now you're ready to go out and find a new adventure and stand either with an emperor empress or as an emperor empress. It says, dreamy, calming blue calcite is a fresh from the meditation retreat vision board making hippie of the calcite family. So Sherry, this is for you too. I don't know if you have a blue calcite, but that could probably help you with your manifesting a new job. We're going to see what the cards say. Who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about a future at 3 a.m. Not cancers. Yes, they do that. Where to put it? By your bedside. When to use it? When stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Hello, Cancer. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Interesting. So maybe you thought, okay, I've been fucking with this for so long, and I need to make a judgment call because this needs to change. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Calling on the calming, focused energy blue calcite will remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. Wow, I really love that, Cancer. Really, really good. Oh, I appreciate you, Tyler. Hi, everyone. I'm just starting with Cancer. So this is a full moon in Cancer readings. I always start with the sign that it's in. Today it was Cancer. So I'm a Cancer stellium. I meditated with the 2 Cancer crystals. I always meditate with a moonstone during my new and full moon readings. And I also meditated with carnelian, which is Cancer's, my big ass carnelian here. I love that stone. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and read for Sherry because she just bought a reading, and that's how it works. I will interrupt the flow of the 12 signs to do my job to do that. So Sherry asked about her work, and we're going to find out. So get your blue calcite. Don't forget to put your crystals out tonight, guys, in the full moon. I think it peaks at like 5 a.m. or something. So it's the brand new year. Moon sign in Cancer, which is where it's like happy because Cancer is ruled by the moon. And so, yeah. All right, Sherry, here you go, bub. You're up. So this is a deck that I like to use for work stuff. So this is my gold foil. It's a beautiful deck, but I feel like because it's gold, I like to use it around money questions. So we're going to get a mini reading for you here and see what the cards say. We're going to see what the cards say. Do some Palo Santo. And everyone else, you have to wait. Yes and no is free, of course, but we'll do the all signs and then we'll start to answer free yes and no questions to see if anybody wants a personal reading. All right, here we go. It's a personal for Cher Bear, my best babes. My bestie, she's a Cancer, but barely. She barely made it. A couple more days, she wouldn't have. But we still probably would have been best friends. But I feel like because you're a Cancer, it was more likely to happen, right? I think maybe if you were a Leo, it may not have happened. All right, here we go. Sherry, spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Sherry, everyone in their best and highest good. Please tell me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Keep my ego and misinterpretation out of it. Will Sherry move to a job that fits her better? Give me 3 to 5 cards here. 3 to 5 cards. 3 to 5 cards to tell about Sherry. Will Sherry move to a job that fits her better? Okay, we got 1. We'll flip it over together. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, interesting. This is interesting. So in tarot, even the way that they land means something, right? So what I see is right now, this is not fulfilling not only your coffers, but it's not even making you happy. So the 10 of Pentacles in reverse is like not great. It's like the absolute opposite of stability and family and wealth. Because remember, Sherry, stability and wealth isn't just about how much money you have. It's also about how you feel every day at that job. So I see that there's a lot of stress here. Yeah, and now you're kind of coming to this truth and you're wondering, should I do this? Do I believe in myself? Do I believe in my powers to do this? Because now, you know, I know you've done a good job trying to stay there. And honestly, you've done better than I would, Mama. I would have fucking left that place a while ago. But the truth is, you know that this isn't like your dream. So now it's like you want to move forward, but you're stalling. You're stalling. So Spirit, why? Yeah, because there's something unexpected. So did something unexpected happen in your job that I don't know about yet because I haven't talked to you? Yeah. Something unexpected. And next will be Leo. Okay, so now this, oh, wow. Honey, look. So it looks like this cycle with your job is ending and it's time for you. I'm giving Sherry a little more. She's my best friend. This is how it works. But see, I still don't even do my best friends for free. They only get like 1 reading a year for free on Christmas. I do all the free readings here in the all signs. Did something unexpected happen? No. Well, I feel like the unexpected thing is that you want to finish this cycle and walk away. Yeah, and then at the bottom of the deck, I have Cancer, which is you moving forward to the King of Pentacles. Ooh, business money that you cut off and being more independent. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you need to start looking. That's what I'm seeing, actually. So your question was, will you find a job that's more suited to you? And the answer is yes. It's time for you to move forward. So this is a perfect time to look for a job, you guys, when you have one. Like you had mentioned before, previously, maybe working in a different department at that place. So you might want to start there. So that would be my recommendation, because Spirit is saying, yeah, it's time to move forward when it comes to your money, right? Time for you to King of Pentacles, start something new. Yeah, move forward. Hey, so you've got like a bunch of cards about you moving forward to get your karmic justice. It almost seems like this job was just about balancing out some karma. And now it's time for you to move forward. So I wouldn't, mention it to people unless they know that you're looking for a different department. But other than that, I'd say yes, you will find something, but only after you walk away and finish this cycle. So we have Scorpionic energy. I asked if something unexpected happened, but I feel like the unexpected thing is maybe you just realizing this truth, that like it's not just about the money, right? It's about your stability. So I would start looking for a different position now, either within that company or now that you've worked there for a couple of years, you're going to have a lot more cred. So that's what the cards are saying. And yes, you'll find something better. I wouldn't leave until you have that one, because that's when the cycle is going to end. You'll leave it whenever you find something else. That's what we have, darling. Does that make sense? So I think this Tower is that like I don't think that you felt that you were going to leave, and especially if they're cutting funding and stuff. Anyways, start now is what I'm hearing. Start now. Start looking now. You have the rest of the year you could stay, right? That's only what, 4 or 5 more months? But something might happen in the summer that, I don't know, maybe that's what this is too. We don't want you to lose that. It's better you leave it before it leaves you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I do have this unexpected thing here before you end this cycle. So that's what I have. Thank you. Yeah. So, yep. Time to start looking. But I do like this energy at the bottom. It means you're immediately going to move forward, and you might even meet somebody, actually. Actually, I didn't want to say that, but this is a masculine figure, and this is about justice. So you might meet someone. Oh, I just got goosebumps. I just got goosebumps in the back of my head. So maybe I should shut up, because maybe Spirit doesn't want you to know that yet. Yeah, maybe Spirit doesn't want you to know what the goodies that are coming. So I'm going to be quiet now. All right, here we go. I'm going to move on to Leo. So does anyone have a question they would like their tarot read? The links are in the description. If you pay me through YouTube, please add 30%, because that's how much YouTube takes. So keep that in mind. They take a cut, and I got to pay for it. So that's why I prefer people pay me in my links: Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, Ko-Fi. I'm like, what you got? I have everything but like Apple Pay. Okay, gonna move forward to Leo. Where are my Leos at? My lovely Leos. Welcome. Happy full moon in Cancer, guys. Whoop, whoop. Satnin's here next to me. Okay, before I move on to Leo, I'll answer a couple yes or no's. Who's here still that wants a yes or no answered? Because I paid attention to sharing and kind of ignored everything else. So who's here? Who's here that wants a yes or no? Check my card for finance. Okay, no. Ooh, will I get a government job? Okay, who's here that wants a yes or no? Anyone? Anyone? Otherwise, I'll move on. Nobody? Okay, Leo, it's up to you, babies. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. So we just had Cancer, who was in the energy maybe of being a little regretful or something that took long from the past that made them sad. And now there's a judgment to be made. Do you want to be a Queen of Wands or cut them off? Or do you just want to change something in a situation, possibly with a King or Queen of Wands? So here we go, Leo. I love you. Gotta go. Let's talk later. I'm free. Let's talk tomorrow. Text me. Love you. All right, here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my Leos? You're wonderful. Uh-oh, Leo. How did this came out in a way, didn't it? Oh, goddamn. So we might have a Cancer Leo crossover because we have all those cards that came out. Oh my God, in the same thing. Leo. Okay, are we dealing with a Cancer Leo cusp or Cancer Leo dating, or what's in Sam Hale's happening? Because These are the same. That was at the bottom of the deck. I like shuffled it up and it went there. Something that's taken a long time that made you really sad that you're finding out someone's independent to move forward. What's going on? What is this? Oh my God, that you didn't know about. Something was hidden. What is about being a faithful lover? Wow. Whew. All right, Leo. Well, here you are, the sun. Oh my God, and here we have Cancer. So I'm sorry. This is, oh my God, and then the devil. You know, I don't ever have my major arcana together. I'm going to move this. All right, so you're definitely dealing with Cancerian energy in this full moon. Whether or not you have Cancer in your chart or they have Cancer in your chart, it doesn't really matter. There's definitely a crossover from the last reading. So go rewind that if you want a message there. Maybe you're Leo with Cancer placements or vice versa, or dealing with them. Maybe you're a cusper. So something has taken a long time and it left you feeling definitely out in the cold. But now, here we are. We're finding some information about being independent and single. So maybe you or someone else is finally single now and they want to move forward. And they're going to reveal, when you have the sun and the moon, especially the moon in reverse, maybe someone was trying to hide something and they didn't do it very well. This is a revelation. What's the revelation? Someone wants to be a faithful lover and move forward here. So Cancerian energy at the bottom of the deck. They've harnessed this, maybe they've harnessed their own shadow and light. The moon in reverse is definitely hiding, deception, being confused. Or maybe this is you realizing that actually I thought this person wanted to be a faithful lover, but they really don't. And maybe that's why we have the devil here. So Capricorn energy, maybe someone or something that you were obsessed with. And now you're learning a new spiritual path because we have white buffalo calf woman. And you want to rush forward and change things. Whoa. Wow. A little bit different than Cancers because the energy isn't the same. Hey, how's it going, Mohammed? Hey, Pradon. How are you guys? Please hit the like button, subscribe. That helps people find the channel, the algorithm. Everybody gets one free yes and no if you do that. That's the exchange. Otherwise, all of my links are in the chat to pay me and the prices. So this is different than Cancers in the sense of something has now been revealed, and maybe that's making you sad because you were with something for a long time and now you realize it's time to part from it. And there was some deception around somebody being a faithful lover, and now you're ready to move forward from this devil. Wow. So you could have a Leo Venus be a Cancer because you're done fighting. Yeah, there's the Cancer and there's the Cancer energy again because you're done fighting something. You want to manifest something else. So this may be a little sad, and maybe it's taken a long time to find out this information, but you finally have. Something has been revealed to you, and I don't necessarily know that anyone else is involved in this. This is what I'm also saying. Hey, Enoch. Hey, Juanita. How are you? Hi guys, welcome. You have to hit the like button and subscribe and ask it in the form of a yes or no question. I don't do free readings. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. No psychic or clairvoyant gives free tarot readings. You saw my best friend of 20 years just paid me for a reading. Okay, because she knows, number one, how it's worth it, and two, I don't do freebies. Once a year, maybe on your birthday, if you're my best friend or whatever. Okay. Here we go. I'm working, right? Doctors don't give out free appointments. So let's see, Leo, what do we have? So Leo, I feel like whatever this is that disappointed you for a long time, now you've got revelation and you're finally independent and free from it, and you're going to have a new adventure because there's no more wondering about being a faithful lover, and you're ready to move forward from this devil. Bam. And what do we have? Is this turquoise? This is Amazonite. Okay, great. I love Amazonite because it's a stone of adventure. Hi, Will. How are you? Elvis. That's Elvis's butt, by the way. Yeah, he's not my, first of all, it's not an altar, it's my tarot reading table. My shrine is a Buddhist shrine behind me. Here's Elvis. But yeah, I have Elvis tarot deck that I used to do Moody Blue Mondays, but nobody came, so I gave it up. I guess the crossover between Elvis fans and tarot fans, it wasn't much there, right? Awesome. All right, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll do free yes and no. Let me finish Leo first. So Leo, get an Amazonite. I like this because it says speak from your heart. So something that's taken a long time, you need to speak from your heart about. So I don't know if you've been hiding that you want to be faithful to this person, but it's time to tell the truth, Leo. Or maybe it's just you realizing that this person was lying the whole time. Okay, what is it? Amazonite, brilliant blue-green mineral named after the South Americas, a famed river, the Colorado River. Ooh, I didn't know Amazonite is from Colorado. Who needs it? Teeth grinders, anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde. Where to put it? Place Amazonite below the throat, relax your jaw, and ask for courage. Okay, so Leo, this is something about asking for courage was something that's really made you sad for a long time, and it's taken quite a journey. When to use it? When your inner child wants a real talk with you. I'm getting downloads right now. Excuse me, that's why I'm hiccuping. Ask yourself what you really want from life. Whoa. Does it sound like what you currently have? What you'd want if you could let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for a whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Okay, Leo, you need to move forward from something. Either from this devil to the devil. Whoa, and there's your Two of Cups, Leo. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's intense. That's intense. So, Leo, it's time for you to speak your truth, right? To go into this thing and speak your truth about whatever you've been hiding, because it's already been revealed by the sun and the moon in reverse. So I don't know if this devil already knows or if it's just about you facing a devil. I mean, it could have nothing to do with anyone. Maybe it's just you facing your own inner demons, but I do have a Two of Cups when I pulled that up. Yeah, and where do you want to invest? Okay. Wow, Leo, it's time. No more crying about it, babes. Time to just do the thing. All right, so who had a yes or no question? Who has a yes or no? So hi to Will. Hi, Joshy. I'm just going to say what I can read. If anyone has a yes or no, let me know. You got to ask it in the form of a yes or no question. Otherwise, I'll move on to Virgo. So my name is Salena, and I've been reading tarot for 30 years. And I'm here with Satnin, my magic rabbit. My magic rabbit. She's sitting next to me. And we had just wrapped up Leo and all Leo placements. Anyone else have a question before we move on to Virgo? Don't forget to charge your crystals, everybody. Get you an Amazonite. That sounds very much like a Leo. Okay, awesome. Hold on, Joshy. Just one moment, please. One moment. Put this over here. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Joshy. Will Joshy meet their soulmate? Well, I'll say this, Joshy. First step is be your own soulmate, number one. I don't think people can really be aligned with like healthy soulmates. Listen, not every soulmate's healthy. Healthily aligned soulmates until they are themselves in union with themselves. This is my experience. Maybe you already are, so let's find out. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Joshy. Will they meet their soulmate? Ooh, that fell. Did you see how it fell out? So I get a yes. I get a yes that you will meet them because all my cards are in the upright. If it lands in reverse, it's opposite. And it landed in reverse. Maybe you're not going to know that they're your soulmate at first, though, is what I'm seeing. Because it didn't land like this. It landed like this. So you're going to meet your soulmate this year, but you may not have the immediate recognition. But still, take your time. Take your time. Hurry up. The choice is yours. Don't be late. Okay, moving on. Virgo, where are my Virgos at? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Virgo, Satnin, my magic rabbit. She's a triple Virgo. She's a double Virgo at least. I was trying to find. I'm like, I wonder what her rising is because we don't have her birth time. What you're giving? She kind of gives a Virgo rising because she's always kind of hiding. She's very proper. She likes rules. You got to follow the rules, or she gets very upset about it. She likes to help, but she is. Oh, speaking of helper. There's the husband. Hey. Welcome. Oh, if I knew that, Jason, I would gamble. I'm not a big gambler anyways, so I probably should be, but. All right, the gate, Virgo. So there's a spiritual gate that you're crossing through here. Whoa. You're not quite at either with the King of Cups, that's Scorpio energy, or you being a King of Cups. You haven't quite made it to the King of Cups yet, Virgo. Ooh, that fell out funny. Yeah, but it's time. It's almost time. Something about the timing. And speaking of King of Cups, my Elvis Parsley just came in. Hey, Parsley, you want to be on camera? No, I didn't think so. He just wants to run around. He wants to make sure we don't have any tweets in here, anything. He's so cute. He's a triple Pisces. She's a triple Scorpio. They're perfect for each other. Although she's gay and so doesn't actually like men or anything. But they're both spay and neutered, so it doesn't matter. All right. We've had the sea turtle 3 times now. Are you kidding me? We got it in Cancer, Leo, and now Virgo. You could be dealing with one of those 2 signs because something has taken a long time and there wasn't any justice around it. Whoa. It could be about a divorce. Oh my God. As soon as I said that, the Hierophant came out. And something you're spiritually guided to. Okay, there you are, Virgo, bottom of the deck. I do like that you're here in your own energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What is this, people? What is wrong with people? Mental illness city. We love them. Please go get professional help. Jeez Louise. People are so weird. Can you imagine having absolutely no life enough just to go and like go on people's YouTube lives and say weird things? It could just be the Russian bots as well. The mega Russian bots. Still strange. Okay, weirdos. We love you. We love you as well. We love all beings equally. All right, back to Virgo. So you passed through a spiritual gate. Something took a long time because you weren't in your King of Cups energy. Well, I'm sorry, but most Virgos probably aren't going to be. But this is Scorpio, or it could be around a Scorpio. Doesn't matter. The gender's irrelevant. King of Cups in reverse is hiding, lying, not being upfront and awesome and obvious and authentic. King of Cups upright is somebody who's emotionally mature, has their shit together, and is loving. Sideways, it means something with the timing that took you a long time, didn't bring any justice to what you were spiritually guided to, and now you've got your eye on it. So this could be about a marriage dissolving. We do have several different signs here. I have Scorpio and I have Taurus. They're opposite, so there could be something about opposites. And here you are standing in your power. Ooh, and there's the Empress. So this could be about your wife or ex-wife, or your mother even. Something very narcissistic. Wow. All right, I'm going to move forward here, Virgo, and get you a crystal. So let me know in the comments how it resonates. I see this was a test almost, because the gate in the Dreamscape Oracle is about passing through the spiritual gateway. It's almost like an initiation. So maybe you weren't previously loving or just being with this person. They might have Scorpio placements. Was an initiation that took you a long time. Something wasn't balanced, you see here. So we have Libra, Scorpio, Taurus, and then you right here. And now you've got your eye on it. All right. The timing was funny. The timing was funny, and so it took a long time. Let's just say that, Virgo. So let me know how that resonates. So let's get a crystal. So don't forget to charge your crystals, everybody. So what crystal today? Let's say rhodochrosite. Interesting. What is it? It's a rosy red, chill rose pink rhodochrosite on the ghost stone for bent and the heartbroken. All right, well, maybe you are going through a divorce. When to use it? When your heart hurts, when you can feel all the feels, even the most painful. Be gentle on yourself. Let rhodochrosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, will heal and love again when you're ready. Soften your heart. Well, maybe this is it. Maybe you tried to pass through a gate, but your heart wasn't ready because of the timing. It took a long time, and it felt very out of balance. But now you're spiritually guided, and you have your eye on it. And it could be an emperor or an empress. Anyone who needs it, anyone grieving or really needing to grieve. See, Virgo, you could be repressing your feelings. Maybe you're not grieving. Maybe you're just drinking away the part of the day that you cannot sleep away. Oh, I'm trying. A major loss. This feels like a major loss. A relationship expired. Hello, relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. And that could be it too. Maybe it has nothing to do with anyone else. Maybe it's just you recognizing you weren't really loving, and that's what ruined your marriage. Where to put it against your chest while you breathe through your heart, or slide a favorite piece into your bra, you know, if you're wearing one. Okay, so that's what we have, Virgo. Rhodochrosite. Hey guys, please hit the like button and subscribe. Who comes in saying weird things? So I just finished up the I'm doing the all signs full moon and Cancer readings, the energy surrounding them. So hit the like button and subscribe. And if you have a question, drop it in the chat in the form of a yes or no. I'm trying to sleep away the part of the day that drink away the part of the day that I cannot sleep away. Modest Bounce is a theme. Last night it was trailer trash, and then I was like, oh, styrofoam boots, and I listened to that, and the fucking drumming on that kills me. Fucking so good. Jeremiah Green is an amazing drummer. And then we have Sleep Away the Part of the Day. What is that song? Polar opposites don't. Okay, anyways, moving on. Moving on to Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Does anyone have a question? Yes and no is free. Who's got a question? Yes and no is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. I don't pull cards for free. I'm a real psychic, clairvoyant, tarot reader. We only do readings for paid. So does anyone have a question before I move on to Libra? Libra. Oh, yeah. And also I just took a bite of my snack and then dropped them on the floor. Me and my snack. Hi, Satnin. Nope, no questions? Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Good snack. All right. Libra. I have a Libra North Node. Here we go. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus North Node, all Libra placements. Being patient about something, about your 10 of Pentacles here, your money bag. Little Cancer. Cancer, past mistakes. Ooh. All right. Did you subscribe, Geet? Here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. All right. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Geet. Will Mohini and Rima confess for the past mistakes? Will they confess for the past mistakes? They probably just blame you, but anyways. So how the yes and no works is all my cards are in the upright. And we choose what we see first. If it lands in reverse, we know it's the opposite. So here we go. Ooh. No, they're not gonna. I kind of heard that originally, but I wanted to ask the cards. Nope. Sorry. Don't hold your breath. That's why we just got to let it go. People, what the fuck ever. I'm sorry, but most people don't. Some people do. I do. I'm the type of person that will say I'm sorry for the mistake. And if I don't think it's a mistake, I won't say I'm sorry. So that's how you know. I don't ever not hold back. I'm never oh, I need to say I'm sorry, but don't. No, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's easy. That's easy. That's fucking kid stuff. Oh, I'm wrong? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me admit that. Hit the like button and subscribe. Here we go. First I'm going to do Libra, though. I don't really like to interrupt the flow for yes and no's that are free. Readings because people are paying me. Okay, Libra, the path. Awesome. I love this. You are on the path, going with the flow of your path. She is interesting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, Libra, this is way too much. Okay, this is a lot. This isn't great, but you are a cardinal sign, and it is a cardinal full moon. So we got to give you more. Cancer had a bunch too, but they fell out, so I'm just going to take them. This is a lot. There's a lot of oracles here too. All right, well, the overall energy, Libra. This is Libra and all Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Yeah, you can absolutely get readings. They're not free, DK. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I'm a real clairvoyant and psychic. They don't give away free things except for a free yes and no. So if you want a free yes or no, drop in the form of yes and no, hit the like button, subscribe. Otherwise, all of my links to pay me are in the chat. All my links to pay me are in the chat. Okay, the gate, Libra. So who had that too? Cancer? Yeah, this is a gateway to your Ace of Cups and your soulmate, who's been kind of strategic or something about working together. Interesting. So Libra, you are on the path. Your spiritual guides had their harpy eagle eye on you, telling you something needed to change when it came to exploring a new beginning that was stressing you the fuck out. You had to learn balance. Well, there you are, Libra. You're all about that, taking shit into bliss. Now, this is different because this is about alchemizing, seeing the darkness in our own mind. Maybe you took a rest because of the timing, and now you're being spiritually guided towards something. And this is Asian ancestors. So the sun bear is by your... So 2 cards here for ancestors, Libra. So I have Aries energy. I have a new beginning in love after some deception. So Libra, the spiritual path that you were on told you there's something else that you need to look at before you have some sort of new beginning. So Aries energy here that stressed you out. And now you have integrated the shadow, the darkness, whatever was stopping you that you couldn't move forward for previously, that you've been on a break, because the time is now. And we have your Asian ancestors, or at least just your ancestors, because the sun bear is an Asian bear. Maybe you don't have any Asian ancestors, but that's what we have. Okay, all right. So you hit the like button and subscribe. Just a second, Tanushri. I'm only going to do paid readings, I think, until we're done with the all signs. So you guys can have your free yes and no, but you have to come back at the end of the stream. Because it's disrespectful to interrupt the flow just for a free yes and no, you know? I'm in the zone, man. You got to wait, babes. If you want a paid reading, the links are pinned in the chat and the description. The prices are pinned in the chat, and the links are in the chat and description as well. I'll stop it for a paid reading, but otherwise I'm just going to move on. All right, Libra, what crystal do you have? Oh, this one popped out. Hiddenite. Whoa. And this is a love crystal. So it's kind of hard to find a hiddenite. Mine didn't have blue in it like this. And in fact, you know what's funny about this? And the blue was coming out later. This was not this color when I got this. I wore this as like purification for, well, we're going to read about it. I wore it for like 6 months and then it turned like blue. And I don't know why, because I didn't have any like blue. I mean, why would it be blue? Anyways. Claim your happy place. Well, maybe this is it, Libra. You passed the gateway, you changed something, and now you're ready to move forward because you integrated something during this break. All right, who needs it? French existentialists. Hello, Libra. Future trippers and bad romantics. Well, maybe that's it. You had to see something clearly before you could move forward. When to use it when you find yourself stuck in the past or too focused on the future. Hiddenite is down to make the most of every moment. Well, maybe that was the lesson, to integrate. Stop going into the past. Integrate your past so that you can be in the present moment. Yeah, take a break from worrying about destiny and just listen to your spiritual guides. If you're in a rut, call on Hiddenite to help you love your way out of it. So it really is a love healing crystal. Ooh, how do I pay? All right, here you go, sweetie. So DK, let me get your links, darling. Hold on. So here are my links. You pay me through one of these. I also have PayPal if you don't have any of these, but you don't. So I got Cash App, Venmo, Zelle. I prefer Cash App and Zelle because they don't take a cut and they're like immediate. And then I've got Venmo, and I also have Ko-Fi, which you don't have to have an account for. So Ko-Fi you can use if you have a debit card or a credit card. You don't have to have an account. All right. So moving on here to Hiddenite. So Libra, get your Hiddenite. Where to put it, Hiddenite, like it's cuddly pink cousin kunzite, should be aimed at the heart. You have a big heart, use it. Well, maybe this is a pal also too, you using your path that you were on that really put you in this intense energy that you had to heal your own heart as a part of your spiritual journey. Wow, pretty cool. Yeah, Hiddenite's pretty expensive because I found this and it was pretty, I was like, I don't want to pay more than that. Some crystals are hella expensive. Okay. Here are the prices right here, darling. So this is 90% off of what I usually charge. So when you are with me in real life, I charge $65 for a full reading. So here are the prices on YouTube. This is the cheapest way to get a reading from me. So I would do a full reading if I were you, at least. You won't get any oracle cards or anything if it's $25 for a full reading. You get a full table though. And then if you want more, then I would do more, you know, but whatever you can afford, right? Like I'm not here to, I don't know your budget, but I would definitely do a full reading because at least we can go deep in that. So Hiddenite, Libra, get a Hiddenite. This was a part of your path, healing this gateway to your love after some strategy of working together with, I don't know, wow, this is kind of amazing, actually. What's going on here? Whoa, a lot of it. Whoa, all these pentacles. Okay. Oh my God, Libra, this has something to do with your abundance and money. So maybe your spiritual path and the long journey of you changing is a part of your money. And your ancestors saying now's is the time. You've integrated enough. You need to go inward and make this money. Libra, go make that money. You have a new beginning. And maybe that's a part of it. Like this journey has been like, okay, I'm almost there. And then like setback after setback. But now your ancestors saying you are there. Now you've made it. It's time, Libra. It's time. And that's for all Libra placements, not just Libra sun. The moon. All of it. Okay, moving on to, hey, how's it going? Oh, remember, we're not doing freebies, and keep asking. I'll keep ignoring. With love. Yeah, I don't know why my South Asian friends, my ancestors, come in here and are so disrespectful. It's almost like they don't believe in karma. Action and effect. I don't understand. The whole fucking continent is missed out. on the fundamental teachings of the mind. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? That's why I had to come over here to a white girl. All right, here we go. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Because, yeah, I didn't want to be reborn anymore in those societies, so I thought the West would be better. It isn't. It was not. Uh-oh, new beginning with the devil, Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What we got, Scorpies? My Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio rising. Satnin is a triple Scorpio. She's a Scorpio stellium. So Satnin, my magic rabbit. She's a Scorpio stellium. I'm a Cancer stellium. And then her husband, Elvis, is a Pisces stellium. So we've got the water crew over here. Scorpio, what is the full moon in Cancer energy surrounding you? What is the message? What's the message? Oh my God, you could have a Libra crossover. Something about integrating your shit. And manifesting. Oh, heartbreak. Don't manifest heartbreak. I want to read the well one then, and that one. Yeah, after illusions. Well, maybe that was it. You had to manifest after these fucking heartbreaking illusions. Don't fuck with Scorpio. Oh my God, surrounding your soulmate. Holy Macintosh. One more. Yeah, some sacrifice. There you are. Something needed to change. Okay. Wow. All right, Scorpio, I took a lot for you too because I didn't feel like the energy was done right here. And this is about your happiness. Now, you could be a little smug about it. Maybe somebody else is a little smug. Maybe somebody drinks a lot, but that's what I'm getting. Now, usually in the Nine of Cups, the dude is sitting in the front of the Nine of Cups. Here, he's standing up. So there could be something about you taking your power back after this extreme heartbreak and manifesting your own ability to integrate your shit into bliss so that you can move beyond these illusions of sacrifice. Whoa. After something unexpected happened that was telling you to change. Whoa. Hey, Joshua, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Scorpio. Hey, beautiful lady. It's saying, but buy you a coffee. Can I? Yeah, you just donate there. Yeah. Add $2. No big deal. The DK, that's fine. Who gives a shit about the coffee? You just put the amount in that you want to donate to me, right? There's a link there that you can just make a donation. You could donate $5,000 if you want. Or 25. That's fine. Scorpio. Hi, Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio rising. And like I said, Satnin, my magic rabbit, she's a Scorpio stellium. So we're all about that Scorpio energy over here. We die and live every day. In fact, I have to kind of move away from it because it's intense. But sometimes you need intense healing. So this is about you, being happy and spiritually guided. So right underneath the Nine of Cups and your happiness, you stand up and took your power back. We have the opposite of you, which is Taurus, Hierophant energy, who wanted to win at all costs. And now you're going to explore, your marriage and true love. You have a gift coming in. Okay, Scorpio. Well, wow. So I have Taurus, Libra here. Taurus, in my mind, the fucking Emperor is Taurus, okay? Could be an Aries, but I've never met one like that. However, if that's what it is for you, it is for you. I'm not here to give a shit. So this is about you integrating something and manifesting something else to lead you to true love. There was a sacrifice that you had to make. Maybe you had to let go of this sad memory of the past. And now something unexpected is here because your ancestors are telling you it's time for a change. Whoa. Yeah, did you get it all figured out, DK? So Scorps, what's going on here? And let me read, I want to read these because I feel like there's a message about something that we need to get into this. So the meaning of the fox and the rabbit is generosity begets gifts. Always offer what you can. So there were some heartbreaking illusions around an emperor and empress in your life who you definitely felt like was a soulmate that you wanted a victory with. But you're being called to make some sort of sacrifice. Maybe something here. And be generous because there's an unexpected change. And then you got your ancestors on your ass. What are they saying? They look pissed. Time to reassess your life and adjust accordingly. Listen to the message Spirit is sending you. Well, Spirit is sending you some sort of message. It's time to let go of this sadness and manifest something else so that you can be happy and use your spiritual gifts. Scorpio. Yeah, you're spiritually guided to let go of your ego and your sense of wanting to win. All right, here we go. Scorps. What crystal do you need? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What crystal? Bam. This is just a fucking quartz. Just get a quartz. You don't even need a special one. Just any old quartz. This is what you need, Scorpio. Enhance your vision. Well, maybe that's why we have the well card, because that's all about visioning and using divination and finding out the truth and going into your deep well of creativity. Where to put it? Between your eyebrows. Okay. During meditation. Who needs it? Rockhounds and Geminis. Interesting. Where to put it? When you find yourself believing in the limitations of your mind that puts in front of you, call on quartz to help you see through illusions. Oh my God, it's help you see through illusions. There were some heartbreaking illusions around this soulmate. And now Spirit is saying it's time to see, and use your gifts because something unexpected is coming in and you need to change. When you find yourself believing in your limitations, use quartz to help you see through the illusions and clear the mind of self-doubt. Well, maybe you had too much self-doubt and heartbreak. Surrender the will of the universe and start manifesting the impossible. Okay, Scorpio, that's a pretty strong. All right, so what's the problem, sweetie? You're clicking on the link, right? I'm going to click on it right now. We're going to walk through this together, DK. So here I am on the link, all right? Hit the tip button at the top, okay? You can, where it says $7, put in $27. Put a 2 in front of the 7 and put for reading and then tip it right there. It's really easy. That's all you got to do, babe. You just hit that thing. The first tip button, not the second one. The second one is $7. The first one is at the top, right under Satnin's picture. The picture of the bunny, there's a first tip button. Okay. You said you sent it already? Let's see. I don't see that you did because I'm on it right now. I'm on it right now. So just hit the top tip button, not the $7 tip button. This is a way that people can use their debit or credit cards. Sorry, Scorpio. This is a way people can use their debit or credit cards and they don't have to have, a Venmo account, a PayPal account, and all that. It's all right. I'm here with you. I'm back to Scorpio. So Scorpio, also what I'm getting, as a Scorpio rising, I understand this energy. So please don't get mad, Scorpio, because I'm just telling you the fucking truth. Maybe you've been too mistrustful or misguided about someone or something that you had a lot of illusions around, and Spirit's saying it's time to stop. So either you stop the illusions that this person is your soulmate because it's just a bunch of bullshit and start to make yourself happy and move towards something and someone that does. Could be a Hierophant, a Taurus, or something that makes you happy because you have now, after your ego collapse, you're waiting for your true love to come in and you're going to get this gift of a union. So if it was someone else and their bullshit, it's time to let them go and make this sacrifice, right? And maybe Spirit's saying, oh my God, how are you still holding on to this idea that you're going to be with this person? Or it's you have blocked this person, Emperor, Empress, from coming in because of your own inability to trust. So I'm going to wrap that up. What? Yeah, I don't understand. Like, this is not the place for that. Again, we have another bot in here. Okay. Another bot, probably like a 12-year-old boy. Get your kids offline. Because these motherfuckers don't say this shit to anybody in real life. Right? Because if they did, they'd have their face busted. I'm not afraid to punch a Nazi. All right. So, did you make the donation, DK? Did you say you made it already? Because I'll do your reading now because we're done with Scorpio. So yeah, there was some deception here, Scorpies. And again, I can't tell if it's you or someone else because it's going to be different for everyone. But it talked about, being generous, using your gifts, and manifesting. So I feel like maybe in the past you had to integrate something, right? Maybe your own shadow so that you could have a new beginning in love. Yeah, so there's love here. Love here. Big love. Maybe it's just self-love, but I did see an Ace of Cups and a Six of Cups, which is indicative of someone else, right? All right, Sagittarius, you're next, because DK, I don't know where you went, bub. I don't know where you went, bubs. But yeah, I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, I prefer Zelle and Cash App, but then I got the Ko-Fi so that people can make donations on here and they don't have to have an account. They just use their debit or credit card. They don't even have to have a credit card. Okay, Saggy, you're up. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where are my Saggies at? Okay, let me see, babes. Yeah, I'll do your reading now then before. Let's see if it went through. I usually get a text message, but sometimes Ko-Fi takes a while. It's like PayPal. They're like slow-moving vehicles. Let's see if it went through. How come this is like this? How come this is like this? It logged me out, so that's why I'm logging back in. Not now. All right, let's see. Bam. Okay, I don't have any. Okay, let's see back here. Let's go here. Loading all payments. I don't see anything, sweetie. There hasn't been any payments made. So I don't think it went through, darling. So it didn't go through. So if you went to that link and then you at the top your page and then there's the tip and the thing, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. Yeah, because all you gotta do is tip, hit that button again, adjust the amount. Oh, this is meant to be. I've just confirmed with bank. Would you confirm, sweetie? We'll give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. But it usually tells me straight away. Oh, okay. So here's Sagittarius. All right. So here we go. Saggy. You're a Sag. We love Sag. We love our Saggies. Hi, how's it going, Maury? How are you? Yes, I do. I read. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I don't do free readings. I do free yes and no only, so hit the like button and subscribe if you have a yes or no, but otherwise I'm going to do Sagittarius, and then I'm just going to wait for a second, DK, to see if it went through. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Please check. All right, honey, hold on. I don't have any, I mean, I wouldn't lie about it. I wouldn't lie about it. Okay, yeah, it's got it right here. Bam. Awesome. See, it just took a second. I got it. All right. Do you want me to do it before Sagittarius, or maybe we should do it before Sagittarius? It's there, babe. I got the money. Oh, lots of good books. I read so many good books, Maury. Oh, read books? Absolutely. Okay, DK, I think we should do your question now. Yeah? So what's your question, DK? Because I got the money and I'm ready to rumble. So tell me your question and then I can pick a deck in accordance with your question, DK, right? So you told me you were Sagittarius. And I did get your money. This is a tarot reading? Yeah, it's a full reading. Yep, it's a full reading, DK. DK, what is your question? You paid me for a full reading. I've gotten the money. Now we're ready to do it. So I'm asking you, what is the question you have, sweetie? What's your question? I don't want to get, because you're a Sagittarius, I'd rather do your reading first, and then we'll do the collective reading for Sagittarius. Does that make sense? So what's your question, DK? So that I can answer it, dear one. My dear one. Tell me, do you just want like a 2026 reading, or do you have a specific question? So how this works is you can either ask one question, okay? It's just one question. You can't say, give me a general, and then I get into it, and then you're asking about one specific thing. Or you can't ask about love, and then I start, and then you want to know about money. You just pick one question, or you get a message from your guides. So that's the way it is with tarot. You either ask me a specific question you want the answer to, or you ask me what your spiritual guides want you to know. So let me know, sweetie. All right. Are you still there, DK? What's going on? I don't want to start the reading without you, but I have other people waiting too, sweetie. Alrighty. Anyone? Bueller? Or I'll just do Saggy and wait for you, and then we will give it later. Is there a lag? Okay, I just need guidance. My fiance and I just split after 2 years. Aww. Having a hypo. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means, but hello, everybody. All right, I'm doing a personal reading for DK. Let me read this. Just need guidance. My fiance and I split after 2 years. About loss. Should I go back or do this year alone? Should I give up on love or focus on money? That's a lot of questions. I just said one question. You need to make it specific. You just want me to do like a general message? You just get one question, babe. You asked 3 questions in there. You asked me if you should be alone, or then you asked me if you should get back together with her, and then you asked me if you should focus on love or money. So you just get one question. So either you are real specific with one of those 3, or you just get a message from your spiritual guides, and hopefully those answers will come through, okay? Because you asked 3 questions, and you only get one. So... do I go back? All right. That's what we'll do. Okay, so let me think of a deck for you. Spiritual guide. All right, so I'm going to use, I want to use my new deck, but Spirit is saying use this deck instead. So I'm very, very, very faithful to my spiritual guides. My opinion doesn't really matter. That's why when I do readings, I don't keep, my opinion is not important. What I think is, I'm just here to get a message from the higher beings to you. So whatever they want you to know comes through me to you from them, because I'm very tapped into my own spiritual guides, and they're all just like a super crew up there. They're all super crew up there and there. So I'm going to ask about you going back to your this is a reading. I'm going to do Sagittarius next. Here, let's get this out of the way so that we don't confuse people. Sagittarius is next, but not this moment. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of DK, please tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. They just split with their fiance of 2 years, and now they're wondering if they should go back. Should they go back? Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Ooh, look, we still have the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups already, DK. So this is my Love is Love deck. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of DK, tell me the truth. Keep my ego and opinion out of it. I just get the best and highest good message. Should DK go back to their fiance? Whoa, that came out in reverse. Yeah, all right. Here we go. Well, the first card is not great, but we're going to see what else comes out. So basically, it'll be past, present, future. Whoa, all right. So, wow, 2 8s in a row. Not moving forward and walking away from... You already told me this. You already know this because this is what happened. So the past is you walked away. Yes. Whoa! Ooh, there you are, Sagittarius. Because this shit was stressing you out, and now you're at a crossroads. All right, so we already know this. This was what you already told me. So the cards are literally saying you decided to walk away from being a husband because you were too stressed out, and now you're at a crossroads. Ooh. Yeah, and you're wondering about a new beginning. Okay, so here we have this. So was there some deception in this relationship? I feel like this is all one thing. Was there some deception in this relationship? So Spirit, what about right now? So here you are. It's like you're partying. You want to have fun and enjoy. Yeah, and also manifest. Interesting. Whew. So right now, I feel like you are trying to manifest not ending this cycle. So who was unfaithful here? Was somebody unfaithful, or is this just about deception in other ways? Somebody was lying about wanting this. Was that you? Was you telling lies? Keep in mind, Sagittarius is the #1 sign to cheat and the number 12 sign to be polyamorous, which is ridiculous because I feel like they should be polyamorous because they cheat all the time. However, logic does not always get them. So neither of us. No. Okay, neither of you were. Well, why did you break up? Because I see here that somebody was wanting a new beginning, but they didn't know if they wanted to invest in a marriage. So now it's like you're trying to manifest her back because you're learning about what makes you happy when it comes to your intuition. Interesting. So Spirit, what should he do? Ooh, something that didn't go. How long have you been together? An ace of... Wow. All right. So Spirit is saying that you should move forward because we have the last row is like the future, right? So right now it's like you're literally not ending this cycle. So I don't know if you are aware of this. He was so insecure. It was stressful. God, yeah, I see this. Look at this Page of Pentacles. Insecure, it was stressful. So here you are. It's like you're trying to manifest. It's like you're, whether you know it or not, sweetie, you're actually you're not. This is why you're getting this reading. Learning how to be happy and use his intuition. All right, well, hold on. Now you want to move forward and you're defending your position as this Queen of Wands. So there you come up again in your own power. Spirit, what should she do? What would she be best doing? Would it behoove her, him, I don't know who you are, to move forward? You're waiting on something to come in. It's not going to get better. Oh, yeah. Okay. What was his sign? Something unexpected with this union that you've been on a break with, because someone believes to end a cycle, to work together, to be strong, and make a choice to heal. Spirit is saying that the only way this is really going to work is if this person heals. Because this breakup was unexpected for him. Is he also a fire sign? So now Spirit is saying you need to move forward to have this new beginning and defend yourself as the Queen of Wands, someone who can manifest and wait for something to come in, because this person isn't in their highest vibration. So if you're the Queen of Wands and they're the King of Wands, he's a Capricorn, well, he's a little sideways. And you've been waiting for something to change. And so then at the bottom of the deck, which is the overall energies, there's something unexpected. And what's unexpected is this person needs to heal. Because we have here basically you deciding, okay, let's take a break. And you know, from this immature person. And now we need to work together to be strong, to make a choice to heal and do the work so that judgment can be made. So unless he actively chooses to heal, I don't think it would behoove you to go back to the past. Because every time you try to make this work, there's just this weird energy interrupting. Look at all these sideways cards. All my cards are in the upright in every deck. If they land in reverse, I know it's opposite of whatever it is that you're asking. Like, right? But when they land sideways, this is telling me that the energy is in between them. So there's a lot of deception here. And I don't know if it's self-deception on this person's part, because like you said, they have low self-esteem. But right now it's like you're trying to use your intuition and you know that it's not over, but it's not going to begin again. So I would say you should just take a break period from this. And maybe this will allow him to heal. And it's going to hurt, right? It's basically, this is going to hurt to wait. But right now, the best answer is for you to move forward. Because I have literally move forward to a new beginning and something stable. Hello. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Defend yourself against having sex with this person. Okay. And wait for something better to come in, because this person right here, your match, is not in their power. And they feel either broke financially or just broke somehow stability-wise. Five of Pentacles isn't just money. It can also just be like, I am not good enough. In this story of this card, the little girl's kicked out of her house because she's gay by her parents. So something about him makes it feel that he's not good enough. Oh, thank you. I know Jesus loves me. We're good friends. All the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and I hang out every night. Well, we hang out all the time, but we have our kiki at night. And Jesus says, get your name out of his mouth, because he's really tired of it with people. Can you imagine if I walked around saying, Buddha loves you and attain enlightenment for all your benefits? Like, how weird would that be? I'm so glad that Buddhism stayed in within the Asian cultures where they're not proselytizing and being weird. We didn't have the Crusades in Buddhism. We weren't murdering people. We don't proselytize, because attaining enlightenment is a very personal choice. But Jesus wanted people to do that, but instead they killed him. So anyways, moving on. Moving on. So that's what I have, DK, is that you're just going to continue to experience disappointment because he's not in his power, and it keeps stopping everything from going forward. He doesn't know how to be happy. He's coming up as a Page of Pentacles to learn how to be happy. This is the learner to be happy. And until then, it's always just going to be sideways. It's not going to end and it's not going to begin if you keep fucking him. This is basic math, you guys. If you want something to change, you have to change something, right? If you want something to change, you have to change something. So in this case, you have to put your pants on and avoid it, or you can keep doing it, him, and it will be the same. It's up to you. I don't listen to me. I'm not your spiritual guide or your, you know, I'm just telling you what the cards say. But you'll have to defend yourself from getting sexual, because that will just keep you guys trapped in this loop, because he's not actually in his power. And this will be unexpected, I think, for him and you. But there's a change that needs to happen. And what needs to happen is he needs to be strong and go to fucking therapy. Okay? It's really, most of these things just boil down to men needing therapy. And spiritual coaching, somatic healing, all of it. We all need that, okay, if we're traumatized, which most people are, right? We live in a capitalist society. It's very traumatic. The boomers fucked us all up. They were fucked up, and they in turn fucked us up. So we're the first generation to be able to, like, wow, I don't want to continue this toxic cycle. So that's what we have, DK. So Spirit is saying, if you want this new beginning with this person, you need to take a long break and don't do any pantsing. If not, then pants away, but nothing will change, because he's not in his power. And why would he need to be in his power when you just keep, you know, going back? So that's what I have, sweetie. And again, I don't make any judgments. I've, you know, shit. I took my ex-husband back twice. Twice! Hey, Taz, how you going, baby? I see you there, finally. Tazzy, Taz. You know, but it, you know, the cycle had to change. So that's what I have there, DK, for you. It would behoove you. Again, it's weird I heard behoove. You can do whatever you want, but it would behoove you to take a break from this person and not go back, and probably just focus on your money, like you said. Because look, we have the Six of Wands and the money, right? And you charging for it is actually going to help you. I'm not saying to cut off your feelings or deny them, but probably take a break from this, at least the wanding energy, right? If you can't do nothing, you can at least take a break from wanding. Oh, I know Jesus loves me. Again, he's a bodhisattva. We just had this conversation. Jesus was actually a Buddhist. I don't know what to tell you guys. They really botched Jesus' story. Because crapalism had to crapalize. Crapalism. And he also said, get his name out of your mouth. He's like, these motherfuckers don't know me. I'm like, I know, Jesus, what am I supposed to say? Thank God, bodhicitta. I know, Jesus, but, you know, we can't tell them about that. They don't love all living beings equally. I know, Jesus, but they'll have to learn their own way. One day in future life, may you too realize your own mind and the compassion within. Until then, Jesus says, get your name out of my mouth. All right, here we go. Moving on. I'm good, Taz. I made him dirty. 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 So dirty. I love all beings. Buddha loves all beings. Bodhisattvas work tirelessly for the benefit of all beings. They have compassion. Yes. Perfected love. Can you imagine what that looks like? To perfect love. It feels good. It feels real good. I'm like, it feels real good. Just be the Jesus, man. Be the Christ consciousness. Okay. So that's what we have, DK. Looks like you might need to take another direction, sweetie. Is there any pentacles on here? Yeah. And maybe that'll come back around then, right? When you take a little break, you work on yourself, work on your money. Because you asked about, should I focus on love or money? And pretty much the cards are saying, yeah, focus on money. Is a full private reading? Full private readings, it's just me and you. We can either do it on a video, and we can, well, regardless, I'm recording it. So usually full readings, I'm on the phone with somebody and then I'm recording it on the video because they get a forever link, but we can do it on a video too. There's $65 for a full reading, and we don't do it on YouTube, but I give you the recording, a picture, and you have it forever. Or if you want to go deeper now, then you could do the Oracle up there. You see it? The Oracle, the deep dive, and the Lenormand, and we can find out more about the relationship. But I do see that, you know, basically it's up to him to change and you to make the decision that you want to heal too. But for you, right? All right, let's move on. Now we're going to do Sagittarius. Where's my Saggies at? Whoop, whoop. Where's my Sagittarius at? What's this shit? How come this shit's always like this? Oh, I see. Okay. Moving on. It's a private reading. Pay me through the links. Here are the links. No, that's the prices. And then here are the links to pay me. I also have PayPal. If you want to use PayPal. Here we go. All right, guys. Move to terrorist. Hi, Taz. How you doing, babes? You working today? You got the weekend off? It's like people are taking off and I'm working more than usual because that's how tarot season goes. All right, moving on. Where's my Sagittarius at? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and all my Saggy placements. Where are my babies at? Saggies. Okay, Sagittarius. Here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. No, not working, taking the day off. Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of all Sagittarius. Watching this video now and in the future. All placements of Sag. What do we have? What is the energy surrounding you in this full moon? Well, Capricorn, this is your full moon. It is in Cancer, but it's your full moon season. So manifest away, baby. Manifest away. Manifest the way. Sagittarius, here we go. Saggy. Whew, that popped out. Okay, you're defending yourself. Well, defending yourself against what? Ooh, against something that you're very much... And you're learning how to change. Okay, I like this, Sagittarius. Okay. Once I say Sagittarius, I can't stop it. It comes out, Sagittarius. Oh my god, this is a lot. No. That's a private reading amount. Just give me one or two more about what's changing for Saggy. Ooh, the devil. So Capricorn, Scorpio coming in. Well, that's a hot mess of things. Okay, interesting. At the bottom of the deck, I have the star card. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or have that in your chart. Maybe you're an Aquarius with some Saggy in your chart somewhere. But this is about healing. The stars can be like the North Node star, you know. But I feel like it's about healing something. Healing what? Ooh, the shadow. See the shadow. This card's all about the shadow. This guy's all about the shadow. He goes into the depth of his own consciousness and he excavates so that you can have a new beginning and passion. Wow, with someone or something that's meant to be. A King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who you had to walk away from and move forward. All right, so you're defending yourself, even though you're super attracted to knowing what is changing with this devil. So it could be a Capricorn. We have that strong. Maybe I'm reading for a cusper. But this feels like an earth sign. Some earth sign that you've been obsessed with that's taken a long time. So I literally have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn all right here. So strong earth energy. So you're defending yourself, defending something. Or maybe you're defending that you feel delight with this person and you want to learn how to change. It could be that too. So the devil could be something you're obsessed with or a toxic tendency or behavior. And you're trying to become more stable and something's taken a long time. So we have a lot of major arcana here. And you could be saying, hey, it's time for me to go to the light. I'm tired of leaving. That card looks like you. Which one? This one? She's a babe. Hello, would you like to date? Yeah. Some Aquarius women do look like that. Not too many, but when they do, I'm like, ha, ma, would you like to go out sometime? Hey, how's it going? Hey, baby. Go watch Libra because it's hilarious, which is like 2 cards ago because I went in order. So it was Libra, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, Libra was funny because the oracle card for the crystal was French existentialists. And it was, so I thought of you. All right. Well, hello, sweetie. Happy New Year, darling. I think things is going to be really good for you. It definitely was a reading of like, you're going to be making money off your spiritual path. So I feel like it was for you. Oh, it's so nice to see you here. Everybody go check out my friend. She is a dream master and offers dream interpretations. And she's been doing dream work for years. I told her years ago when I met her, I'm like, you are a dream master. I know it. And now she's ready. Well, she was always ready maybe, but she also is a spiritual life coach and she reads tarot too. So check out her page, support her stuff. Do some dream work with her. I can't do dream work. I don't remember a damn thing. But I did have some weird dreams last night. They were pretty cool. I do remember them because they were like very intense. And one was about my nephew. It's weird. Anyways, okay, Sagittarius. Of course I do. I want everybody I know to be fucking financially and spiritually. Like, I want you to have everything that you ever wanted. I really mean it. I mean that for everybody. Unless they're evil and they have evil intentions, which you don't. And so, but mostly I want everyone to get what they want. All right, Sagittarius. So we have here that you're defending yourself or something you're highly drawn to that you feel like is the healing, and you're trying to learn how to change something because the devil has been in the way and it's taken too long. And we have the healing card here. So we have strong Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn energy. And so now let's get a crystal for you, Saggy. See, Sag, your ass needs some healing. You got the Tektite. Raise your vibration, Sagittarius. Who needs it? The I hail from the star in Orion's belt people. Well, if not any Sagittarius, they ain't a bunch of weirdos. They're damn nearly as weird as Aquarius. Are those currently overburdened by resentments? Well, there may be resentment, Sagittarius, that you're having and you need to let go of. Where to put it? In your UFO landing pad or beside your meditation cushion. When to use it? When gravity feels extra heavy and it's time to initiate a launch sequence and blast off. When you're bored with life on Earth. Well, Saggy, you're always bored with life on Earth. And expand your horizons. Tektite. So what is it? Describes any natural glass formed as a result of a meteor impact. So something from outer space. So Sagittarius, this is telling me you need a boost. It's like you want to go and you're defending that. I'm defending that I want to follow the light because I need to learn how to change because the devil has been in my way of this, whatever this is. My stability, my marriage, my love, my earth sign. Could be a Cappy. It's time to heal. So this is a strong healing message, Sagittarius. If you don't know how to heal, contact me. That's literally what I do. Me and my friend, like I just said, spiritual healers. They're everywhere. We each have different specialties. Find one. Pick your person. One of my specialties, besides meditation, because I'm a Buddhist meditation Vajrayana lineage holder, is also somatic healing. I've been studying that, getting certified for the last 5 years, and I love it. And it's one of the things that helped me because I lived in a temple. I taught for 10 years, and I just spiritually bypassed a lot of my own trauma because, Buddhism doesn't cover childhood trauma. But once I got into somatics, things really started to change and land. So anyways, moving on, Sagittarius. Let go. Yeah, this year is going to be awesome. Absolutely. It's time to change and let go of all that shit that was in your way. Forget about it. Forget about it, eh? All the conflict. Okay, moving on to Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north node. Where are my Cappies at? Well, it's your full moon, Capricorn. In my sign. In my sign. My crappy corns. My grumpy crappy corns. How you doing? Ooh. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. It's your full moon. You only get one a year. Here it is. Here it is. What do we have? What is the message, the energetic message for Capricorn? What do we have here, Cappy? Okay, you're manifesting. All right, but it's got you stuck in your head. What are you manifesting and why are you stuck in your head? Oh boy, because there's lots of options here. Ooh, okay, Capricorn. Well, there's a truth that you need to pay attention to. So we have a new beginning in truth about all these options. Whoa, that have stuck you in Hangman. Okay, Capricorn. So if Pisces showing up, but I feel like the truth is you've had too many options maybe, and now you want this gift and a renewal to something you're attracted to. Interesting. So we might have a Sagittarius Capricorn crossover because we did have the light come out and I didn't put the together. And here we have some disappointment. So maybe in the past you were disappointed by someone or something that they offered to you. There was nothing in this cup, but a sense of disappointment. He's like, it's almost like you didn't want to see something. You closed your eyes. You're like, I don't know. Okay. So some disappointment is balancing out. Yeah, that's what I felt from this. The scales is literally about weighing everything. It's like weighing the pros and cons here regarding the heartbreak and trying to build something new. You've been on your own for long enough and now it's time to go through the gate. Okay, Capricorn. So it's like your manifestation got you stuck in your head because there were so many different truths and so many different options. Then you decided to what? Go into Hangman. So Pisces here. But the gift that you have, this is like a rebirth to something you're attracted to. This is actually really good. Even though it started out kind of wackadoo here with this, I feel like the reason you got stuck in your head is because there were too many options. Because the octopus is about someone very talented, having a lot of talents, and having their arms in a lot of different side projects. So now you found the truth because you are illuminated, right? The truth of illumination about why you had this disappointment. So maybe you're trying to manifest something and you just kept getting disappointed or felt like it's not going the way that you want. Why isn't this working out? I'm trying to do this. This isn't correct. Oh, I forgot that Elvis is, I should go live. Let me write this down. And so Capricorn, well, I just thought about Elvis because a picture of him dropped, but he's a Capricorn as well. So I'm going to do Moody Blue Mondays on his birthday. Sorry, just adding this in here. Got to write this down or I'll forget. This is why we have a phone. Sorry, guys. Okay. So on Elvis's birthday, I'm going to come on and do some Elvis stuff. I actually love my Elvis tarot deck. My overpriced Elvis tarot deck that doesn't exist anymore and is ridiculous because they could only use uncopywritten images. Okay, back to you, Capricorn. So you were disappointed in the past. Now you got some illuminations about this gift that you're very highly attracted to that's going to raise your vibration. So you have something coming in and you realize the reason that you were stuck in your head is maybe because you got too many sides of the truth or too many versions. I already did Libra. Libra was 2 cards or back. So wherever this video now, we're Capricorn. So Libra is like 3 or 4 back. So go back and find Libra. So let's get a crystal for you, Cappy, to see what can help you with this sense of disappointment. Yeah, now you're balancing out the scales about it. Okay, 1 card, Spirit. What can Capricorn do to help them get out of this hangman energy? What's this one? You know what? I'm going to take this one because I feel like I saw this first. There's 3 that came out and we're not doing all that. But this is one of my favorite crystals. I don't meditate with it very often because it's very powerful, to be honest. So I feel like Capricorn, you do need this. Go get you a celestite. The first time I meditated with celestite, the motherfucking thing was talking to me. I'm not kidding you. I'm not hallucinating. Like, I'm not insane. It was so powerful. And I stuck it on my 3rd eye. I shouldn't have done that because I swear I got blasted. Okay, so tune into your serenity, Capricorn. So basically stop listening to other people's opinions about your truth because it's making you stuck in your head and it's fucking up your manifestation and leading to disappointment. So what is celestite? Is a delicate sulfate mineral with airy, buoyant, blue cotton candy vibes. Yes, its name is the word for heaven, and if you close your eyes and ask it nicely, it will take you there. Yeah, it's really powerful. Celestite's really powerful. At least it is for me. I'm a crystal healer and a crystal master. I hate to say master, but I'm like, okay, fine. If people can be Reiki masters, and I'm mastered at like 7 things. All right. So who needs brazenly ignoring the consistent inner voice? Well, this feels like you're ignoring your inner voice about this truth. Like you're stuck in your head, Capricorn, about the truth, that you're really attracted to something that is good for you and is a gift. So why are you disappointed? That actually you're ignoring your actually good ideas to how they might be you. Oh, listen, okay. Who needs it? Anyone brazenly ignoring the constant inner voice that actually has good ideas for how you might better handle this whole life thing. So you have been mishandling something. And Spirit's saying you need to look at it differently because you have way too much going on here and that's why you're stuck in your head, Capricorn. Where to put it? As a calming adornment wherever you meditate or pray. When to use it when it's time to stop and really listen. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're in Capricorn season in the northern hemisphere. It is winter time. We should be going inward and meditating and doing as little as possible if we can. And it's time to go inward. That's what the winter is. We take a break. It's only capitalism that's got us all fucked up. With celestite as a guide, you might be surprised what you hear. Interesting, Capricorn. Hey, Paula. Yep, what we smoking on? Hey, how's it going? Thank you, Paula, for the jewels. So that's what I have, Cappy. Time to get a little more ethereal. Time to get a little more Piscean. Maybe stop listening to other people's advice so much. Maybe other people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Maybe too many truths are blocking up your own manifestation is what I feel. And that's why you're stuck in your head because you haven't, seen that it's like you've overloaded your own nervous system. 37, happy birthday. Oh my gosh, happy birthday. Woo, woo, woo. I can't whistle very well. I've never been able to whistle very well. I don't know why. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. Well, we'll do a yes and no for you here at the end. When we do some collective readings. Let's see if anybody wants a personal reading. Okay, on to Aquarius. Speaking of the King of Swords, we're moving on to Aquarius. the age of Aquarius. All right, Capricorn. Moving on to Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have? Okay, you're moving forward swiftly, Aquarius. Fuck yeah. Oh, geez, these things are swiftly because now you know the truth. You're moving forward swiftly to your own happiness. Gosh, these cards are really coming out. Aquarius is not fucking around anymore. Yeah, you're moving forward. You want to explore something. Your own happiness. What makes you happy? Oh, you should be happy. I want you to be happy, Aquarius. Whoa. Okay, being as the King of Cups, Empress, heartbreak. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Let me get one more on this then. All right. And now you want to explore something. The bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is, technically the Two of Pentacles is about, well, this is, okay, I've studied the tarot, many books. There's some that I feel are better than others. So what I have, Aquarius, is you're done juggling or you've been juggling something. What have you been juggling? Well, maybe your finances or people, but this is the mundane and the super mundane, the spiritual realm and the physical realm, right? And we're dancing between the two, between our intuition and the action. All right. Oh my God, your death mother's here. So there's some sort of narcissistic tendency that has a hold of you or did, and now this cycle's over. Wow. So you've been juggling this death mother. This literally could be your mother. She always comes up in your reading, Aquarius. This death mother card has been coming up in Aquarius's read for about 2 years. And I don't know if it's whoever I'm reading for, because I read for a lot of people, and I don't know where their placement is. Maybe you're not in Aquarius, but you just have some placement in Aquarius. And I don't know if this is your demon, your narcissism, your destructive behaviors, your own bullshit, or if this is your mom, because this bitch she's everywhere in Aquarius's reads for like 2 fucking years. It's like weird. It's weird, Aquarius, but I'm very happy to see that it's ending. So whether it's you or your crazy psycho mom, it's time to end it. Why? So you can work together. What? With this of Pentacles. Yeah, that's got you stressed out. Well, I'd be stressed out too if my mom was a narcissist and I still hung out with her. My mom is a mentally ill narcissist, and I have not been in contact, nor will I be ever again, you know, because unless, well, narcissists don't change, so I don't think there's much hope. I love her, absolutely. If you're watching this video, Mother, I totally love you, and I pray for your happiness every day. I really do. And narcissists don't change. It takes a lot of work. They can change, but it takes a lot of deep work, somatic healing, a really good therapist, and a lot of effort. I don't know if they can fully change, but at least they can become aware of their narcissistic tendencies, right? So if they can't really change, they can stop the patterns. So anyways, moving on, Aquarius, to whatever that was. Hopefully it's not you. But now you're moving forward because you know what makes you happy and you want to explore being happy. And you've got some illumination. So it's time to be the King or Queen of Cups. So we have Scorpio and we have Taurus here who broke your heart, who was brokenhearted. Maybe this is your mother that broke your heart. And now you're ready to move forward. Wow. Or it could be a baby mother, or it could be you who's done being brokenhearted. And we have Scorpio, could be another water sign, but this is about you being in your power, in your loving power, your heart power, so that you can move forward. Or maybe you're finding out that if you don't move swiftly, you're not going to get this 9 of Cups Empress energy with the sun because of the too much juggling of your own narcissism or someone else's. Whoa. Maybe you had to do shadow work, or you are doing shadow work. Yeah, learning a new spiritual path so that you can have a new beginning. So Aquarius, this is really good energy. I'm sorry if you had a shit mom, you know, welcome to the shit mom club. Boomers Club of Shit Moms. Or silent generation, whatever. Seems like it's a strong reoccurring theme across the board. Here we go, Aquarius. Here we go. Aquarius, let's see what we have. What's your crystal? Whoa, that popped on out. So in order to help you move past this and have a new beginning as the King or Queen of Cups with this Empress, you need to move forward. So here we have tourmalated quartz, one of my favorites. Here's the tourmalated quartz. If you don't know what it is, this is a gold rutile. They also come in black like this. I have some of those as well. Restore your perfect light. Wow. Well, we have the sun card. So you could be dealing with a Leo. So we have Leo, Scorpio, we have Taurus and Libra, because I consider the Empress to be Libra and Taurus ruled by Venus. And this is about you restoring your perfect light. There's no more heartbreak. It's time to move forward. Wow, this is such a thank you, Spirit, for giving me the correct oracle card. So get you a tourmalated quartz. It says, who needs it? Anyone in need of a psycho spiritual scrub. Well, you're going to need to scrub that shit away. You know? So what is it? With both the negativity fighting power of black tourmaline, which is what the little root tiles are, and the amplifying clarity of quartz, tourmalated quartz is exactly what it sounds like. It might just be the best stone to bring along in the often discussed desert island scenario. Interesting. Where to put it, wherever you intend to shine your brightest, when to use it, when it's time to shed. Oh my God, listen to this. Listen to this, Aquarius. Wow, thank you, Spirit. I love whenever it just confirms everything I said. When it's time to shed light on the vices, victims, vampires in your life. And once you have a clear view of their whereabout, it's that much easier to kick them back to the gutter where they belong. Yes, get your terminated quartz, Aquarius. I'm getting downloads in my head right now. Kick this nasty demon out of your life, whether it's you or someone else. Sorry, hashtag not sorry. You had your, in fact, Aquarius, I'm like, how would you, Aquarius ghosts everybody in 5 minutes. So how they not kick this motherfucker out? Maybe it's in their own mind. Okay. Steve. So moving forward, because all fixed signs have a super strong loyalty that's weird, I think. Warped, I would say. And so maybe it's hard to kick out someone that you love, but that's what I was telling someone the other day. From a Buddhist point of view, it is more detrimental to have someone that's abusive and toxic and narcissistic in your life for them than it is if you kick them out of your life. Because if you allow someone to keep harming you over and over and over again, especially if they say that they love you, they are creating extremely negative karma. Because harming someone that you love and loves you is very bad karma. It's why we have so many problems in our relationship. So it's better to cut someone off if they cannot treat you in a healthy, responsible, loving way. I'm not saying they gotta kiss your ass or be your best friend, but if they ain't right, it's better for them. And that can be painful. Anyways, my diatribe is now finished. I'm moving on to Pisces. I'll take it as it resonates. And I'm going to move on to Pisces, my little Pisces fishies. How you doing, Pisces? How my babies? Pisces, baby, they've been cut off. Well, baby, good. Cut them off. And it's hard. Like I said, I know it's really hard for fixed signs to cut people off, which is crazy because mutable signs are barely faithful to anybody. And then you got cardinal signs that will cut you off because they're tired of being treated like shit. And then you got the fixed signs that are just going to sit around and be shit on. And I'm like, why, guys? Don't. Because it's hard for them to move. That's why they're fixed. But of all the signs, air sign should be the easiest. Okay. I cannot believe I'm still drinking this coffee at 5 o'clock. I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked. I am so fucking myself here because I'm gonna be up too damn late if this. Listen, I knew at like 25, don't drink coffee after 3 o'clock because your ass will be up all night. I'm very caffeine sensitive. I'm just sensitive, period. I'm a triple Cancer with a Scorpio rising. I'm sensitive to food. When the barometric pressure changes too swiftly, I vomit. It's weird. When a heavy storm comes into town, I can feel it. All right, here we go. Pisces, my Pisces fishies, baby fishies. I'm surprised Elvis didn't run in. Elvis, that's Satnin's husband. Her beard, because she's gay, but still. Okay. Oh, my fucking God. What is this? Is this a joke? Are you fucking serious? You guys watched me put every one of these cards far from the other one. Is this a fucking kidding? Oh, we have a strong Pisces Aquarius crossover. So maybe you're Pisces with Aquarius in your chart. Maybe you are a cusper. But I put these in different fucking places and they all came out again. You guys can rewind and watch that. That is so weird. So clearly we have a Pisces Aquarius crossover and you moving forward because now you have illumination about what you want to explore and you're trying to manifest it. And you're going inward to find out because you want to celebrate. Ooh, and here we have the gift. Ooh, she's opened Pandora's box. Yeah, and learning a new spiritual path. One more here. Okay. Yeah, so that you can have a victory moving forward. Okay, wow. Wow, Pisces, this is good. I'm like confused. I'm confused, Pisces. Usually your readings aren't this good. Actually, it's not true. Didn't we have a good Pisces reading a couple weeks ago where I was like clapping at your ass? I clap when I get excited and I see energies change. Okay, Pisces. Well, you are now wondering, where should I invest? Or here I have these 7 pentacles. I know where to invest. Where do I want to make this investment? Is this worth this investment? Well, I'm at this crossroads now, and my spirit guides are here. They're dropping me signs and synchronicities, and now I need to manifest. You have the well and the artist here. So you're looking to see, should I cross this gate? There's been a lot of conflict about being independent and single, but I've done the work. Ooh, okay. Pisces. So you're in this place in this Cancer moon, my fellow water sign, of wondering, where should I invest? Well, Spirit's saying, you know the truth. It's time to swiftly move forward towards your happiness. So it could be a Leo involved, but really the sun's about illumination, happiness, moving forward to your happiness and exploring how you can manifest more happiness and celebration. Friendship. 3 cups is a growth in love and a celebration of this gift. And you're wondering, ooh, see, this is where these 2 are like the wondering cards. Yeah. I'm doing tarot reading. It's very easy to cover. North and Pisces. I love it. Okay, Pisces. These 2 are like, I'm wondering. They almost give me the same vibes, right? She's like, should I open this Well, first of all, she did already open Pandora's box, because this is Pandora in the box. Satnin, what you doing? I love it when she like smooths out the bed. She's a busy working girl, my baby is. I love my bunnies so much. I don't think I could love anything anymore in the world than my rabbits. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back to this Pandora's box one, because I want to see why. All right. Be careful of stepping into situations you may not be able to get out of. Retreat from complicated situations. So it's like you're wondering, should I move forward with this investment to move forward and learn this new spiritual path? And Spirit's saying yes. So I feel like, Pisces, the only doubt here is this. You're the doubt. Spirit is saying go forward. Manifest the situation, because it's going to be great. You're going to celebrate. Learning this new spiritual path and finding a new way is going to bring you to some fucking victory. You'd bring it to some victory. Yep, I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I don't do free readings. Nobody that's actually clairvoyant or psychic is going to give you a free reading. Unless, you know, that's our job. Just like doctors don't give out free doctor's exams. So this is what we have. There's some doubt here. You're wondering, should I do this? And now you're at a crossroads. And your spirit guides are like, yes, you should definitely do this and figure out a way to manifest it because it's going to make you happy. And not only is it going to make you happy, but this new spiritual path is going to bring you to victory. So see all this wand energy. So a lot of Leo energy here, a lot of sunshine. So it's a really good reading. I just feel like this is where you're at right now. You're like, I don't know, you know. So Pisces, all signs are go in this Cancer watery full moon for you. All signs are go. Here we go, Pisces. What crystal do you need to help you out with this? Because it seems like Spirit wants you to move forward and you're holding yourself back. Is this Peridot? Yeah, Peridot. Yay. See, that's Leo's birthstone, or at least it's an August birthstone. It says magnetize your motivation. Well, maybe this is it. You haven't felt like, do I have the right motivation? Well, I think that's what white buffalo calf woman is. It's about compassion. Who needs it? Brooders, the lackadaisical. What? Anyone dreading those long winter nights? Well, Pisces, you're definitely lackadaisical. I know I go in sometimes in the bunny's room, and Elvis, he's a triple Pisces. I swear to God, I don't even use mentally in the room. I'm like, you're in bunny land, aren't you? Satnin, what are you doing over there? Are you done? You have to go to the bathroom? Brooders, lackadaisical, anyone dreading those long winter nights. Where to put it? Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, and joy. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself. Well, maybe this is why you're wondering, like, where should I apply myself? You have permission to unabashedly go for it. Power up and Peridot your life. Enjoy the ride. Yeah, so it says Peridot is like the vitamin D of the crystals. It's sunny energy. Well, maybe this is it. You want to be happy, right? Well, you have to move forward and explore this swiftly. Wow, Pisces, pretty strong. Pretty strong, Pisces. Okay, Satnin, what's the major malfunction? Do you have to go to the bathroom? What's going on over here? Sometimes she gets a little funny and I'm like, what's happening? Does she have to pee? I think sometimes when she has to pee, she'll do... You have to pee? Do you have to pee, baby? Okay, I'm doing a bunny swap. coming back. All right. So Pisces, if you want to be happy, follow your joy. Follow your joy, baby. It's time. Your happiness is here. No more dawdling. Make a judgment. Wow. To be happy. Whoa. Okay. Wow, Pisces. I don't know. Wow, there you are. This is it. Cancer full moon is the time. Holy roller. I'm hearing song too as I did this reading. So go listen to the song Holy Roller by Format. I think they're called Format. Holy roller. Don't go wasting no more time. Whoa, whoa, wow. Okay. Well, Pisces, you got a channeled song too. You got your own channeled song there, Pisces. Holy Roller by Format. It's almost a song of being like stuck. All right. In some sort of, I don't know. It felt like it went with the reading. How do you spell the stone name? Peridot. Peridot. It's very inexpensive too, Paula. Very inexpensive. So that'll be a good one. I mean, if you get the real clear cut gems, then that's expensive, but just the stone itself isn't. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Where my Aries at? Whoop, whoop. Aries, where are you, babies? We love you. My crazy Aries. My crazy Aries. Holy roller. Don't go wasting no more time. Yeah, I'm just hearing that song now. Here you go, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What we got for Aries? Just Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and then we're done. And then we open up the floor for personal readings. I'll be on for a little bit before I go out for my night. All right, it's about working together. Yeah, doing your shadow work. The shadow is literally going into yourself and doing shadow so that you can be a faithful lover, be faithful to something. To what? That's a gift. Renewal, clearing. You need to purify something. We have the shadow in the spring. Yeah, it's time to heal. It's taken a long time. See how these two nights are looking at each other? So we have Taurus energy, Pisces energy here. It's time for you to work together, maybe with someone, a faithful lover, to heal something that's taken too long. Yeah, oh my God, and there we have the sun. Because your happiness is at stake and you're getting illumination. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Selkie. This is about someone being deceptive. This whole energy, I'm going to say this, Aries, don't get mad at me. Yeah, Pisces energy. Something has been deceptive. It could be a Pisces. And now you're defending any illusions that you may have had and learning about how to have this new beginning in love because something was deceptive previously. The Selkie is the card of deception. It's where the myth of the mermaid started. So it's a myth in itself. And from far away, it looks like a beautiful woman on a rock. And you get up to it, it's some sort of deceptive demon creature, like a siren. So Aries, I don't know, you're dealing with a Pisces, you're on the cusp of it, but it's time to do the shadow work so that you can be faithful to this gift that's taken a long time to get to. So we have Leo here, Pisces, Taurus, but I feel like this is more about, this is why I said don't get mad. It's time to do your shadow work, Aries, and see something about yourself. And that either you've been fooling yourself about someone in your life or something that you haven't seen clearly, that you've been defending yourself about. A lot of illusions. Yeah. Could be about your love life. But it's time to do that shadow work or work with them to do this shadow work. So maybe you're like, what's shadow work? Well, it's time to do the shadow work with this person. If they're your faithful lover and you've been faithful to them and you consider them a gift, then it's time to go inward and get illumination here. Okay, Aries, that's a pretty short message. Moving on, let's get a crystal for you. What best crystal for Aries in this full moon? All right. I don't know what this is. Astrophyllite. I have a lot of crystals. I have so many crystals, but I don't have this one. Unlock your highest potential. Well, Aries, you can't unlock your highest potential unless you can see your shadow. And the thing about Aries is they're the first of the zodiac, and they have so much power and untapped potential because usually they're just big babies. So they get this reputation for being hothead idiots because it's like, unless they're highly evolved, they just see anything as like attack on their ego because they're the I am. So, you know, they associate shadow with negativity, but it's like your shadow is a gift and you can't just have light without a shadow because we live in a dualistic world. So where to put it? Wherever you go to blow the lid off. Well, that's you. Who needs it? Anyone with permission with a permission slip for an intergalactic field trip. When to use it, when it's time to step outside of yourself. What did I say? You need to find someone to do this work with because you can't see yourself clearly. This is why I can't fuck with Aries too much. They have similar energy to Cancer, but we are both baby and boss, but they don't want to see a shadow too much, and they'll fight you. I'm not gonna have it. I ain't having it. Go fucking fight with yourself, Aries. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to go into your shadow and see this side of yourself, like way outside of yourself. Call on the energy of Astrophyllite to electrify you with a superpower purpose, because you are the superhero with the superhero purpose so that you can take flight. So if you harness your own power of the dark and the light, you can be anything and anyone. Stop, denying that you have faults. Like, what's up with that? So, yeah. Everybody's got stuff to work on, Aries. And Spirit is saying that now in this full moon, it's your time. In order for you to move forward, essentially, right? To have the happiness that you deserve. And it may be affecting a relationship because you're deceptive or they're deceptive. And maybe they're like, I'm getting a sense of like, you don't see, they're being deceptive because you can't see your own shadows. And so instead of fighting with you, because fighting with Aries is a lot, they're just, I feel like they're faking somehow. Because I have all this Piscean energy that's giving fake. Because Pisces are very good actors. They'll let you see what you want to see and hear what you want to hear. Oh, as I said that, I have the High Priestess. I feel like all the mutable signs are kind of that way. They're not really putting up a lot of energy. They're like, yeah, let them see and hear and feel whatever they think. I want the least amount of problems. Okay, here we go. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Taurus, what do we have for my Taurans? And then we're doing Gemini, and then we're done. And if you want a personal reading, then let me know. Now is the time to get one. Taurus, I've got a Taurus moon. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, anywhere you have Taurus in your chart. What do we have, my beautiful Taurans? Taurus, what is the full moon in Cancer energy for you? Wow, oh goodness. Well, something's not moving forward. Oh, look at this. I'm going to keep this up here, Taurus. Yo, not moving forward with the Cancer. Strong Cancer energy here, Taurus. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles being left out in the cold. Okay, wow. Whew, pretty intense. Oh my God, somebody's the devil. So we have Capricorn energy coming in strong. Hey, how's it going, Stellar? How are you? Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I'm Salena, your psychic tarot reader who been reading tarot for 30 years. I'm gonna get one more. Oh, that fell right on it. Yeah, a memory. I'm getting to calmer waters. All right, Taurus, this is a lot. Even the way that these cards came out is a lot. You want to get to calmer waters after some heartbreak with the King of Cups. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you've had some rough goes here. And you're ready to move forward. I see this because you want to be happy with a soulmate. Wow. Something has been really heartbreaking because you didn't move forward, or you weren't moving forward with what you thought was your Ten of Pentacles that left you out in the cold because of the devil. So we have Capricorn here, just be your devil, someone else's devil. And so it's interesting, we have the seer and the memory. So I almost get a sense of like you're not seeing something correctly because the memory is about, literally this card means be careful how you remember things because how you're remembering something is affecting the energy around you. And then the seer, I think this is just about a gifted person. It says, listen to the universe in order to bring your dreams of insight. Locate the balance between fate and free will. Maybe that's it. So it's like you didn't want to move forward because somebody wasn't loving and sweet and kind. Maybe a Cancer, all right, who you were hoping to be your family. They are family. Who left you out in the cold because of some devilish energy. Maybe it's your devilish energy, Taurus. And Spirit is saying, if you want to move forward, you need to be careful how you see something. So if you want to be with a Cancer, you got to be the King of Cups. The King and the Queen. Okay? Sweet, kind, loving, sensitive. If you want to have a victory and be happy. And some devil is in between here making you feel left out in the cold. Because you're not seeing something correctly. Wow, Taurus, pretty deep. So it looks like a full moon for you that you can really start to use your power of discernment and discrimination to see that you create your own reality, Taurus. And if you are only remembering something as leaving you out in the cold and being devilish, it's going to affect your own movement forward. Because we want to be with this Queen of Cups, who's not actually in her upright power anyways. She's sometimes the Queen of Cups, and maybe this way. She ain't right. And it's because, you know, you're not being the King of Cups. So here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's get a crystal for Taurus to see what they need to. Oh, that came out really quick. Sunstone. We love it. I love this stone. I think I have some sunstone somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Take back your shine. Well, this is it. You're all sad and mopey, devilly. This is, what is it? Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stone's orange and red sparkling light, because it's got a luminescence, is a result of copper inclusions reflecting the light from within. Aw, reflecting the light from within. I like that. And see, this person has a light. You have to reflect the light from within, Taurus. Who needs it? Fellas looking to operate on a higher plane. Well, if you want to be the King of Cups, you need to operate on a higher plane. A vitamin D deprived, all solar powered human beings who do not in fact harvest life force by turning the brightness on their smartphones. Okay. Where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thought, the gym? Sure, bro. When to use it? Whenever it's time to get busy, or whenever your disposition is just telling you, you know, like if you want to move forward and have this 10 of Pentacles, you have to leave out this devil. So that's what I have there, Taurus. Very interesting. Or it could be something you're super attached to. Maybe you have some addiction issues. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Okay, now we're going to move on to Gemini. That's our last one, guys. Gemini. Holy roller. Don't go wasting no more time. And I'm going to sing this song over and over again. So we have Gemini, and I'm going to open the floor. I'll do some free yes and no questions, and then readings, and then probably log off soon. So the last one, Gemini, or as they say in Space Coast, Gemini. On the Space Coast of Florida, Titusville, Gemini. That's where Elvis Presley was born, in Titusville. He's a Space Coast bun, okay? You can tell because he lives in space. He's my space bun. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What do we have, Gemini? What do we have for my Geminis? Last one. Oh, a tough cycle ending. Well, hallelujah. We don't want that cycle to keep going. Yeah, with the 10 of Cups. Interesting. Whoa. Who left you disappointed? Because they were juggling. Well, it sounds like you. Sounds like a Gemini. Juggling people. But here, this is your energy. Yeah. In order to do shadow work and work together. Okay, so going from the 2 to the 3 is going to be one more spirit about this Gemini energy. What did they end with somebody that was disappointing them because they were juggling, or vice versa? Maybe they ended it with you. Okay, that came out funny. Yeah, after something unexpected when it comes to investing. Okay, interesting, Gemini. So bottom of the deck. Oh, I have to stress the fuck out. 9 of Swords. Nightmares. Worries. Were you stressed out, Gems? About this very charismatic, sexy motherfucker, because that's what the tiger is. Maybe you're born in the year of the tiger. Maybe somebody else was. Tiger 74, 86, and 98. That you opened a box. You opened a box with them, and now you're on your own. Interesting. Okay, so something ended very painfully, either with you or someone else, for you or someone else. The King of Cups. This is technically Scorpio's card. Because somebody was very disappointed in this juggling. But now, after some shadow work, you're moving forward to work with them. It's a lot of Scorpio energy. You have 2 Scorpio cards here. Gemini, Scorpio. That's kind of an odd match. But, you know, hey, whatever can work, right? It's all about the people involved and their will to become better. To do this shadow work. To work together, to move forward after something unexpected. Regarding where to invest. So a lot of about pinnacle energy here, Gemini. 2 to the 4 to the 7. Stressed out about this very sexy person who you're kind of obsessed with. Or they were the devil and you didn't know it. Take it as it resonates. All right, and we're going to get a crystal card. So what crystal can help Gemini in this tough cycle of disappointment and going back and forth with the shadow work and working together with the Scorpio archetype? If it's not a Scorpio, it's somebody similar in energy. Or just a lot of intense scorpionic energy of obsession. Honey calcite. Ooh, yeah, baby. I love honey calcite. It's one of my favorites. Break through your limits. Exactly. This is why we do our shadow work, Gemini, to break through our limits of disappointing and being disappointed. This is why a lot of people get disappointed with Geminis when it comes to love anyways, or just in general. Yeah, and here we go. We got Mr. Parsley coming in. No, that's, are you coming back, Satnin? She's like, are you still working? Yeah, you want to go on the bed? I thought you had to go to the bathroom. She's like, I didn't say that. Well, I know, but I didn't want you to do anything I'd regret. All right, Gemini, break through your limits. So anyone who needs it, anyone with a job to do, the brilliant but lazy, any Taurus. Gemini is brilliant but lazy. Not that they're lazy, they just lack follow through, right? Gemini lacks stamina. So that's what I was saying before Satnin came in. Is that people get disappointed with Gemini because they're just always doing too much. Like juggling too much, starting too many projects, dating 3 people at a time. Just like stop. Okay, do your shadow work. Why you got to do so much? What are you avoiding? Why are you so scared to sit quietly alone? You know, and like go inward. So where to put it? Instead of banging your forehead repeatedly on your desk, oh my God, that's such a Gemini thing. Try the gentle kiss of honey calcite instead. When to use it? When the batteries to abundance feel too big to power through. Yeah, stop powering through. Stop doing this, Gemini. When to use it? When it's time to stop waiting your turn and stop waiting until tomorrow. What am I saying? It's like you're waiting for what? Time to do the shadow work and move forward with this person or situation, this scorpionic energy. Picture yourself triumphant on the other side of whatever stands in your way and hold honey calcite to kick the door down. Okay, Gemini, that's a pretty strong message. Stop stressing out. Do your shadow work and end the tough cycle of balance and juggling shit. You know? That's what I got, Gemmies. Okay, well, we're all done with our all signs readings. So if you have a question, let me know. Yes and no is free. I'll stay on for a little bit. But we're all done with the 12 signs, so. Oh, how's it going, Cotton? How are you? I've been reading tarot for 30 years, 30. And the prices are pinned in the chat, and here are the links to pay me. I also have PayPal, but I don't really like PayPal, but if that's all you have, then I'll use that. So the readings are pinned in the chat as well as in the description. And I've been reading for 30 years. I'm a verified psychic reader. My personal readings start at $65, so this is the cheapest place anyone's ever going to get a reading from me. And I do that because I like the channel. I like doing YouTube. I'm not on TikTok. I don't even do the tarot on my Instagram. First of all, I don't like Meta and the Zionist regime that's watching us all. But only YouTube pays you. And so that I accept the Zionist droids watching us all for money. Yeah, I do private readings. Yeah. So right now, that's what I'm doing. So Cotton, if you want to get a private reading right now, I'll do it. I'm all done with the all signs. I just finished. So perfect timing. So Cotton, make a donation and I'll do your reading for you. So the prices are pinned in the chat as well as in the description, and I just sent you the links. If you want to pay me, I don't want to take money through YouTube, but if you want to, you have to add 30%. I'm not doing it without 30% because they take 30. And then if we do private, it's $65 and up, depending on what kind of read you, and I can do it on the phone, and you get a forever link to the recording. All right, so the next thing we have going is the Sagittarius new moon. So how exciting is that? Wait, no, it'll be Capricorn new moon. Hello, sorry, Cap, sorry. Sorry, I forgot what season I'm in. Is the world a programmed or magical world? Well, it's both, right? It's both and. It's both programmed with non-magic, and it is magic. The programming is the Devi Putramaras and the White Devils and the other bad programs. But that's what makes it magic, is that we don't have to fall for it. Holy roller. No, this one's fucking falling down. Stop falling down, dude. Don't go wasting all my time. So, Cotton, do you want a reading now, or do you just want to email me and get one privately? It's going to cost twice as much. It's going to be more than twice as much almost, because it's 90% off here. This is the cheapest place to get a reading. Oh, I'm getting hungry. What should I eat for dinner? Actually, I have something planned. Oh, that's right. I don't need to think about it because I already bought it earlier. I just have to cook it. I do want it private, not on live, so I'll wait until you're off live to book one. Okay, yeah, just email me here at Magic Rabbit Tarot, and I'll send you a link, and we will do a private reading. We can do it on the phone, or we can do it on video. Either way, you'll get a video. With slow speed so I can understand it? No. You can rewind it and then play it on halftime if you want. I'm not adjusting myself for other people unless you're paying me. This is how it goes, babies. This is the crapless world y'all created and decided to go for. And that we haven't ended it yet, so mama's got to be a crapless too. Unless you're paying me, I ain't doing any favors. I already have bodhicitta. I'm already saving the fucking world. What else you want? Y'all know? I did do Scorpio. Yeah, go back and read Scorpio. Okay, I gotta stop drinking this coffee remnants. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna be out on the dance floor really dancing tonight. I'm gonna be dancing real hard tonight. Now this triggering caffeine. I love Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising. I did do Scorpio. I started with Cancer and went through, and we're all done now. All right, who has a question? Yes and no is free. Otherwise, I'm going to log off. I've been on here about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Holy roller, don't go wasting no more time. Holy roller. That's how they sound. I like to sing, and when I do, I always have to like do it the way that the singer does. Holy roller, don't go wasting no more time. All right. Do 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 do. For the gods. All right, you want to do a little? Let's do a little reading. Holy roller, don't go wasting no more time. I want to use my new deck again. Okay, guys, yes and no is free. Hit the like button, subscribe. Of course, Scorpio wants a private reading away from other people. I don't blame you. I'm Scorpio rising. I feel like I'm more private and hidden, but I also have a Taurus moon and like 3 Cancer placements, so we're already not really wanting to let people know our business. Scorpio rising just made it more intense. Okay. I'm going to use my new deck that I got for Christmas from my friend because I love it. It's so pretty. It's the sun and the moon. It's about the masculine, feminine, receptive, directive energies that I've integrated in the year 2025 to finally come into inner union with myself because I stopped using the sort of memory that only works backwards. Yay. Good on you, Salena. Okay. Good job, Salena. Well, I thank you, Salena. I didn't do it alone. I needed a lot of help. And I got it. From the divine, from my friends, from healers, free help, paid help, all the help. Okay, let's do a little reading then, I guess. Spiritual guides, let's find out what we got going on. Oh, nope. No, we're doing any flipsies. All my cards are in the upright. That's how I roll. Here we go. To be an IAS officer, what's that? I don't have any idea. This is Tarot Land. Hey guys, what's up? How you doing? So I just finished the all signs readings. Started with Cancer, went through to Gemini. We're all done now. Now we're going to do just whatever. Let's see. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's get a collective message here for right now. For whoever's watching this video now and in the future. I'm going to see if anyone else wants a personal reading, and if not, I'm going to get off soon. All right. Wow, all these cards came out in reverse. Wow, this is about being patient. All right, so something wasn't revealed, and it definitely didn't make you happy, and it definitely created conflicts with the King of Cups, and it made you not feel strong. So we have Leo here, we have Scorpio again. Something, maybe somebody was an alcoholic, the Knight of Cups in reverse could be that, but I just feel like it didn't make you happy. And it created a lot of conflict, and you've been an Earth Angel. Wow, this is really intense energy so far. Okay, so the Sun in reverse and the Strength in reverse, that's 2 Leo cards in reverse. So you could have been dealing with this stunky-ass Leo. Administrative post, which is powerful. I don't understood anything. Well, I'm sorry. It's not my problem. So something wasn't revealed about somebody who wasn't happy, and it created conflict with this Scorpio King of Cups archetype who wasn't strong. So somebody wasn't happy and they weren't strong, and there was a lot of conflict here. Almost like you were outside of the conflict, because look, he's holding his wand, but there's conflict outside of him. Interesting. Leo, no. October, no. October is Libra and Scorpio. Let's see what else here. So something was not revealed, and it didn't make you happy and created a lot of conflict with a water sign or someone very loving. This could be, it's a Scorpio's card, but it could be Pisces or Cancer too. And then, yeah, because they weren't strong enough. What? To have this new beginning. Whoa. They weren't strong enough to have this new beginning because they were deciding to end something with somebody else. Maybe they were married. Or maybe you were deciding to end something. So we have Gemini, heavy Leo, but the shadow side of Leo, which is a coward and dishonesty. That's not Leo at all. So definitely the shadows of that energy. Somebody made a decision to end something. Maybe they were married. Maybe they ended a marriage. Hey, how's it going, Divinely Guided? I live on Turtle Island, aka the Turtle Island, North America. Oh my God, and now there's this new beginning gone sideways. So something affected a new beginning you were supposed to have with somebody. So we have Aries, heavy Leo, and Scorpio here. Ooh, the bottom of the deck is the duality. Whoa. Let's read this card. And a decision. Whoa. And we have Gemini. Whoa. So someone was at a crossroads about a new beginning surrounding some illusions with an Empress archetype. Maybe that's you, collective. And oh my God, an Emperor and Empress, you know these cards were not together. And it stressed them the fuck out because they didn't know if they could believe that they wanted to explore something because they were disappointed and ended a cycle. Wow. And then we have Aquarius, Cancer, moving forward with the Devil to have a victory after that was heartbreaking. What the fuck? These are stuck together. What is this? This is a new deck. What? Some sort of gummy material? What is this? I didn't do that. What is this? Uh-oh, Mama's mad. Let's how many cards. To be faithful and manifest. Wow, this is giving me a headache to read this. Love from India. Hi, old spiritual ancestor friends. Oh God, my head's almost hurting. Like, do I want to read this? Maybe I should log off. Probably not going to get any more personal readings. It's a full moon. I'm Cancer full moon. I got things to do. I can't be sitting here reading about your dramas. No, that's what I literally get paid to do. So I'm going to read this duality card because there's something about a duality here. Maybe somebody was fucking married and they didn't tell you this because of the conflict it would create because they weren't strong enough to have this new beginning because they didn't end the cycle here. Or you didn't end the cycle, or a cycle was ending, a painful cycle was ending as a King of Discs. Money. So we have 2 kings here. What's going on? We got a loving king and a stable king. And a new beginning that didn't quite happen. So I have Aries. I have Scorpio. Could be Pisces, Cancer, but that's really Scorpio's card. And this is, you know, this is Taurus, but it could be Capricorn or Virgo or a married person. This is a loving man, male energy. This is and again, doesn't have to be a dude, just could be someone in their masculine. This is a loving masculine energy. This is a stable masculine energy. And then we have a decision about a new beginning that was ended because someone was a fool or playing the fool. So we have Aries, Gemini, Heavy Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Good Lord. So I said, does it give me a headache already? They law. Okay, let me read this duality card because it's the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's an exclusive card. It says, the wind settles the seat of opposition at the zenith of self-assurance. We turn and we grow. Whoa, oh God. I feel like it's the full moon energy is coming out. The sun is setting here, and I'm like, I'm done with this stuff now. It says, where lies absolute reality when one thing depends on another? Holy tits on a brick. Maybe couldn't have this new beginning because they were still married. Oh God. The great without the small, the beautiful without the homely, active without the passive. For each there are two sides of the same mountain, one bathed in light and the other cooled in shade, both of equal value. How do we judge by our own absolute standard when a truth for one may not be the truth for another? Whoa. Well, it seems like this is the overall energy of whatever I'm reading on. That the truth for one was not the truth for another. Maybe this isn't two kings. Maybe this is just someone who couldn't be strong enough to be loving and who decided to end something tough so that they could either be married or be with someone else and be more stable. And that fucked up the new beginning. Wow. But look, on these two swords we have, first of all, we have a moon and we're in the full moon. And then we have the yin yang. And then whatever's going on in that sword. Very different looking swords. And a new beginning and something stable after a lot of illusions. Oh God, you guys. There's an emperor. This is like a strong emperor and empress energy of archetypal couple. This is like a divine couple. What happened here, kids? Someone was holding back. That's what happened. Because they didn't think they could be strong enough or happy enough or had enough to be loving and stable. Well, that's great. Then goodbye. How do we judge by our own absolute standard? Our inner world's perceptions and experiences are unique as each of our own fates. What is fair to one may be unjust to another, and the intrinsic binary rarely crossed. Whoa. Observe the duality and know the interrelation. Perspective defines all. Abso-fucking-lutely. This is, basically showing us that just because it was the truth for us doesn't mean it was the truth for someone else. Wow. Oh, Lord. Like I said, I'm getting a little, hey, how's it going, Charity? Christiana's just out here saying dumb stuff. So that's what we have. It's intense, guys. Your truth wasn't their truth. What happened is there was no revelation because someone was holding back and making conflict because they didn't think they were strong enough. And then we have this new beginning and decision to end a tough cycle so that they can be this person here. And a beginning that went wrong because y'all is different. Yeah, and that was unexpected either for them or you. Whoa. And there was the devil at play. Maybe the devil was all these fears and this conflict. Maybe they had an alcohol or drug addiction that created conflict. And you didn't know about that. They were an alcoholic or a drug addict. Or they weren't happy. They had depression. But they didn't want to tell you that they weren't strong. Whoa. And now they want to fight for something. Yeah, okay. Pretty intense, guys. All right, does anybody want a personal reading? Otherwise, I'm going to log off because I have been on here about 2.5 hours. And that's usually when I hit my... So I got a couple personal readings. Grateful for that. Thank you. But I've read a lot. So if you want to go see your all signs reading, just scroll back in the video. But I think we're done, babies. People are screaming outside. You want a personal reading? Okay. Here are the links to pay me. And the prices are pinned in the chat. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I'm a verified psychic and clairvoyant. This is the cheapest place to get a reading from me. Wow. So I will ask, see if anyone... So that's how you get a personal reading. Let me know if you're going to do one, because otherwise I'm going to log off. I'll stay if you want a personal, but if not, then I'll go about my evening. And somebody made this choice to end a tough cycle. either in their marriage or just, you know, maybe they were married, but they weren't happy. And they weren't strong enough to tell you this because they don't make conflict. Or maybe this is about them ending a tough cycle so that they can be more stable. All right. What if they don't let go? What do you mean, they? Who's they? Holy roller. Doesn't matter. I have people that stalk me that I haven't talked to in fucking years. Let them not let go. Who cares? Ain't your business. Ain't your business what people do. Get a restraining order if you have to. Don't matter. Get a sword. Get a knife. Get a knife. Okay, so Britt, are you gonna Britt the Great? Are you gonna pay for a reading? So what's up with this, Spirit? Why am I reading about this? How's this gonna end up? Whoa, 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 whoa! Here's this Leo card again. Heavy Leo energy. Heavy. So very strong Leo energy. There's been a lot of challenging times here when it comes to the sacral chakra. Oh, maybe somebody was a player and they just wanted to wander around, and that created conflict. Yeah. But now healing begins. Interesting. So I asked what was next. Oh my gosh, the cycle is over. He's already changing you. I don't know what this means. Britt, do you want a reading, a personal reading? If not, I'm going to log off, but I won't help her. Holy roller. Don't go wasting no more time. I don't know what you're saying, Britt, or who you're talking to, but we do have strong Leo energy. There's some challenges, some sexuality here, problems. People may have been creating a lot of conflict by indulging and hiding in the shadow, not being strong when it came to their sacral chakra. And then we have embrace, ending the cycle, embrace ending this tough cycle of duality. Yeah. So you can move forward and go with the flow. And rebuild. Wow, after all this crap. Okay, this is good stuff. All right, I'm going to wrap it up there, kids. So, looks like a tough story there, but now healing is beginning. I don't know what C means. C is in yes, is in S-I-C, or what do you want me to see? He's already changing you. I don't know. Won't help her. Oh, listen no more time. If you guys want a reading, let me know. Don't go wasting time. Holy roller. So what about this? I'm going to take some Island Time Love Oracle. I told you what? I don't know what I told you means. I don't know if I'm missing some of your chat, sweetie, or if you're just drunk, or... This is how your chat goes. I said, does anyone want a reading? I do. And I said, this is how you pay me. And you said, okay. And then you said, stand by. So I was standing by. And then this is what I get. Him won't help her. He's already changing you. See, I told you. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, you got to pay me. Oh, I just recorded a song like the one you're seeing. Holy roller, won't go racing no more time tonight. Are you talking about the tarot reading? Very crazy. The song Holy Rollers by Format. It's a band. It's an indie rock band. Yeah. Yeah, pay me so I can read. Let the girl cook. Mama needs to eat. A lot of Gemini energy in here too. Leo, strong Leo, Gemini energy, because we have the duality, the Two of Swords, we have the Lover's card. Okay, here we go. So let's get some more of this. The Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship and love bombing. Well, maybe this happened. Someone was just a love bomber because they wanted to wand you. Dragonfly, something's changing though. Be lighthearted, find out things coming to light, adapt and change and heal. And what else about this? How's this going to end up then, this crazy story I just pulled out? Love. It's going to end in love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, reflection, affection, and attraction. Yeah. So after this tough cycle, something is ended. Now you're healed. You see the truth about these challenges and your healing begins. I really like this. Good stuff. Okay, Britt, did you want a reading? Britt? If not, that's fine. I will log off. But if anyone wants a personal reading, I've been reading tarot for 30 years. Verified psychic. You won't find it cheaper than this. I'm going to clean up my desk. Happy ending. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like healing begins. The cycle's over. Tough cycle ended. I was going to have Satnin on today, like do the big thing, but I didn't feel like it. I always feel like I run out of time. I'm the one who picks the time and makes my schedule, and I'm like, I'm running out of time. How does that happen? Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to pay me through, sweetie? Do you have Cash App? Do you have Pay? Any one of these? I got PayPal, I got Venmo, I got Cash App, I got Zelle, I got Ko-Fi. The last one you can use without any account. You can just use a credit card and debit card, or you can pay me through through YouTube, through a super chat, but you have to add 30%. Okay, so if you don't know math, I can do it for you. So if it's you want a full reading and you got to add 30%, which would be 30% would be $750. So then that's going to be $32.50 for a full reading. Because YouTube takes 30%. They're the dealer here, and I don't want to pay the dealer. So you can pay me directly, or you can pay the dealer, and they'll pay me next month or whatever. Or they only pay once a month. That's another reason I don't like getting paid through YouTube, is they just pay once a month. I fucking forget about the... Anyways, fuck YouTube. Fuck you, you Zionist overlords. Fuck you, Palantir. Fuck you, Satan. Fuck you, White Devil. Fuck you, all the archies and isms. Come fight me. Come fight me, you'll lose. I'm the toughest bitch I know. I wish I could punch out capitalism. But we have to fight it together. It's not just up to me, you guys. I've already done enough, spiritually speaking. Spiritually speaking, I've been carrying the load to healing for quite a long time. Of course, I helped mess up the world in the first place, so it's on me to help unmess it up. I fucked up the world, now I've got to unfuck it. Alright, so I'm going to log off unless I get a money. Unless she get us some money. Pay me. Pay me, Britt the Great. Otherwise, I'll see you guys when I see you. It probably won't be this weekend, because I've done a lot of tarot reading lately. Oh, I can't come Sunday because I'm working at tarot. I'm vending tarot at an event, so I'll be gone all day Sunday. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. I gotta tell my friends. I forgot I had a book club. I do feel better. I never felt not better. What are you talking about? Hope you feel better after that read. I always feel better. What? I feel great. How do I do it? Do what? Pay me? Britt, do you have Cash App? This is yes or no questions. Are you drunk? Are you stupid? What's going on, babes? Oh, I see. Okay. A troll. Holy roller, don't go wasting no more time. Bye. So, Britt, if you don't have Cash App, do you have Venmo? Do you have Zelle? Do you have PayPal? Any one of those will work. If you don't want to pay the extra 30%, then use Ko-Fi. Which is how you can use... Okay. Just your bank. You don't have a debit or credit card? How do you get money? Use Zelle then. They pay directly. Get a Zelle. Use Zelle. That's the best anyways, because they get the money immediately. I like it. Oh, she's just trolling. How do you know? Do you know her, Cotton? I never felt bad, but that reading wasn't great because it was like there was conflict in moving forward because somebody was married or they couldn't be the King of Cups. I don't think that makes anybody feel better. But again, it's not for me anyways. From another live read. Oh, I see. She does this. Which is a weird thing to do, right? Come in and troll people. We have compassion for those weirdos. We love them too. May they find happiness and freedom in all their future lives. After the Gaia absorbs them, reabsorbs them into the energy to birth a whole new consciousness. I suppose that's how it works. It's getting a little chilly. It was actually warmer today. It was like 68. It was perfect. Oh God, it was beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, I gotta timestamp this bitch. I forgot I had a timestamp. I really tried. I don't know what that means. All right, guys, we love you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be on again when I'm on again. Have a good full moon in Cancer. It peaks at like 5 a.m. or something. See, I really tried. Did you try? Well, yeah, if you want to get a personal reading, you can email me at magicrabbittarot@gmail.com. Or we can do one right now, but you got to pay me. You got to pay me. Click on the Ko-Fi. The Ko-Fi link, anybody can use that. Anybody can use Ko-Fi. You just have to have a debit or credit card. Or you can pay me through YouTube, but you got to pay the 30% extra because they take 30% from me, and I'm already giving these readings at 90% off, which is pretty intense. All right, babies. Well, you'll have to catch me next time, or you have to email me for a personal reading. So I love you guys. Okay, it's only $28. Yeah, $28. Well, no, for what? Are you going to pay me for a personal? Or are you going to pay me for a mini? Brit. Which one? I love reading.